Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so do a little setup today. Welcome, everybody. Today in the Wear Shop stream, we're going to be talking about why some creators, unfortunately, are not going to survive in 2026. This is not necessarily just like small accounts, neither. Like, just, oh, well, they're just stopping this year, which I think this is going to be a big pivotal year for a lot of that, too. This is going to also be a lot of big creators stopping this year as well, like full-time creators moving back into the scenes and whatnot. So nothing doom and gloom. With change comes opportunity. So just as much as some creators won't survive 2026, this is going to be a big year for a lot of creators. A lot of creators. You guys got to think of the millions of people that make a piece of content every single day to try to do X, Y, and Z. The millions. Good morning, boys. Cheers. All right. So I need you guys' help today too. How we looking? How we sounding? How we looking? How we sounding? Got everything moved in the new setup. I'm gonna have to maybe talk to somebody that knows. Let me also get these tweeted out, get the Discord alert out. I need to sit, like, no jokes, I need to sit down with somebody that knows some shit, because or either that or completely reinstall OBS. For some reason, I can't record right now in OBS. I'm getting this error the second I hit the record button. So that's the whole point with doing the little setup change and whatnot, is I want to be able to, just as much as I'm putting in the program, pushing you guys to create a system, I'm trying to create a system for myself with everything that I'm doing this year. So what mic is this? It's the Electro Voice RE20. But it probably also too, with the new setup, everything was single PC now again. Single PC. Okay, so single PC setup now. And because of that, I don't have to use the Rode Rodecaster Duo. So I'm using my DBX preamp now. So it probably sounds really fucking good. It probably sounds... It defaulted your profile settings in OBS. Wait, what do you mean? I went through and fixed everything. Pretty sure it's a member only stream. Wait, is it really right now? Hold on. Level Up, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't think it is it, chat? We're public for everybody, aren't we? Live chat? No, anybody can talk. It's just, YouTube's just been that good, man. Yeah, dude, Nem, YouTube's just been that fucking good, man. Guys, I'm going to be working on a video probably for tomorrow's upload, talking about YouTube. And, man, dude, YouTube's insane. It's so different from when I was full-time on YouTube before. It is so vastly different from before. Yeah, dude. Boys, ladies and gents, make sure as you guys are tuning in, you guys smash that like button. Let's help us get pushed into the algorithm today. Have a good session. So, just a little summary of what we're going to be talking about today. 2026, couple things that I think people are going... I need my chat also too. Docs chat. There we go. Just a couple things that I think are going to be pretty important to know this year in terms of content creation, because a lot of people are going to be... You're going to see a lot of people drop out in the race in the grind in this. You're going to see creators that have been doing this for a while are going to stop this year. I would probably argue in the last... I mean, this might be the most... This is going to be the biggest year in terms of changes across platforms and the way things are since the pandemic, for sure. I think this is just a me thing, but everything else that we're talking about, like, everything else is changing for sure. Like, that's not even up for debate. Instagram's changing their shit. YouTube's changing their shit. With that, it's changing because of a culture change with a lot of things. So that stuff is changing. But we'll see how big of an impact it has. Like, guys, 2020 was insane, right? It changed so much. Changed so much. I think this year's going to be bigger. I think with the incorporation of AI, the scarcity of AI, as platforms use it more, we're seeing a lot of problems with YouTube lately as they've been incorporating it more. Nam, welcome, baby. Welcome back. Welcome back, Poppy. Yeah, by the way, so we got a shorter version today. I got to go out and ship some things today. A couple of the cameras finally sold. And then I want to get ready for tomorrow's video. And then, yeah, all that shit. He sends you nudes and DMs. He always does. So shorter stream today. We will get to channel reviews today, though. For sure. For fucking sure. I'm gonna promise you guys that. I have like the structure for today's stream is very, very short. We're just fucking vibing today, gentlemen. We're just vibing today. Also, too, just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on my first ever product launch. Top of the Schmeat to you, Tyler. So we launched, I launched a content creator breakout 90-day program to help creators develop a system. Launched it last week. I should have probably, I even said in my video talking about that, my newest upload, if you guys want to see a little conversation and talk behind the scene with that, I should have waited to get both done at once. I didn't realize, I figured just so many people would only be interested in the streamer side. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that way. So once the streamer side launched, a couple people reached out and was like, hey, I don't really stream. So any suggestions? And I was like, fuck, dude. I didn't realize there's so many creator only influenced people that were like ready for something. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just throw a creator version in there and relaunch, like just give everybody that version. And then as I started going down the creator route, I'm like, this is a totally different thing. This is a totally different thing. Is the stream good, guys? Is the stream good? Yeah, totally different thing. Totally different thing. So I launched the creator version this week as well. Let me make it specifically clear. You do not need both. You do not need both. I think both have value if you want to learn over time, but you do not. I repeat, you do not need both. I tried to make that very clear in the description. You don't need both. They are two different worlds. The streaming version is all built around the idea you are a streamer, you are trying to make content creation easy. The whole entire idea of your content creation is sharing your stream to funnel people over to your shit eventually, right? It is all about creating content from stream. The creator version is all about curating content. Wait. Oh, I actually didn't even mean to send it into there. I meant to paste that into the description and I must have, whoops. Wait, is that link broken everywhere? Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is the link broken everywhere? I should just link it to my, wait, why is that broken? 404 era. Thank you guys. I appreciate you, man. Good comms. Let me get that, let me get a command fixed. All right. Chatbots, commands, 90 day. Okay. Let me try this. Let me try this. How's everybody's morning? Hey, some of you guys were in here last week. How? Also, too, I want to get feedback on the product. I got a lot of great feedback this morning in Discord. Hello? Hello? Are we still live? What the fuck is... What? Oh my God, I got a lot of shit to fix or something, apparently. What just happened? Oh my God. L's in the chat, dude. Hold on. Let me get this fixed now. Jesus. But you're stuck, step bro? Get out of here. Why? Dude, I think it's the Elgato. Let me try this actually. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. Why did it just do that? I think it's the fucking 4K capture card. It says it's running. What the hell? That's what, dude, I'm not gonna lie, boys. I kind of dislike. Hello? Wait, what? Why did it just do that? Hello? Hold on. Oh, I know why. Okay, now if we do this, properties, deactivate, activate, there we go, we're back. I plugged in the USB-C. So I don't know why it froze. I plugged in the USB-C, and because the USB-C version runs on S-Cinetone, it changed you can do 4K output and HDMI via S-Cinetone. I know this is like the nerdy shit. I'm sorry, boys. God damn it, man. Dude, I just wanted to go live today and fucking hook up the boys with a little fucking stream. Jesus. Trying to be nice, trying to fucking change things around this year to fucking, to create a little content, create a little quality. Can't fucking do any of it, boys. Jesus. All right, let me get this command going. Anyways, where were we earlier? Try exclamation point 90 day. Okay, anyways. Without dragging that conversation out, thank you guys so much for the support on everything. Please understand you do not need both. Please understand you don't need these. These are not, you're going to download this thing and it's going to change your life. These are systems. These are routines. You're developing, this is if you're going to waste your money on this, it's to develop a habit. Please understand that. Please understand that. Hey, appreciate you. All right, let's get into 2026, gang. 2026. So then that way we can do some channel reviews. So yeah, again, not to scare everybody, some creators won't survive 2026 because they're optimizing for they're over polishing and they're fear driven, and they're working on the same replication from 2020, and everything is about to change vastly this year. Not only just, like I said, in the aspect of platforms changing their things, which, like, that's for sure. Again, no debate with that. This is not I think platforms are going to change, so I think it's going to change everything. This is YouTube just announced their recent changes where they're leaning heavy away from view count and they're leaning into retention and watch time with the utilization of AI to suggest stuff for people. Like, you guys have to understand, YouTube's biggest issue right now is it has a supply issue with content, which seems fucking crazy. Meaning the amount of people that watch, there is a gap to fill in the amount of content that people could consume, which seems fucking crazy. And you actually start to notice this at some point. How many of you guys have found like a recent content creator you fucking love or something? You start binge watching their stuff in the background or while you do stuff. And next thing you know, out of like the years of uploads they've had, you've watched all their videos. So now you're watching them on repeat. Bro, I think I've literally somehow have watched every single Outdoor Boy video ever. I'm pretty sure I've marathoned. I've treated the Casey Neistat vlogging saga on YouTube as a seasonal playback, like probably 5 times since 2016, since the era of him doing everything. It is so ridiculous how fast you can actually consume content on here. You have a supply issue, meaning you actually have people have time to watch more creators. They're not getting fed those creators enough. So in 2026, you Jev, Nadeshot, yeah. At least twice, yeah. I'm telling you, it's insane. It's insane. Watch all 52 videos of a creator and the end of their stuff. Now I rewatch. It's insane. So YouTube and it's not just YouTube. It's not just YouTube. YouTube as a platform. Appreciate you, Poppy. YouTube as a platform. Channel reviews go hard. I know. We'll get to it. Jesus. YouTube, all the platforms are seeing and utilizing AI to do this. They're seeing, okay, over the last X amount of years, everything has been traffic view driven. Everything's been about virality. Hook, get them, give them more shit, just move on. I feel like the reason why YouTube is making the change with the retention changes and making everything popular, not view count. So for those that missed that stream, YouTube, for example, is going to be changing the way that the search works to where instead of it being filtered view count wise, it's going to be popular, meaning I could have a video that has 10,000 views. Big Shot Rob, what's up, baby? Could have a video that has 100,000 views. But if his video with 100,000 views that maybe he uploaded like 6 months ago, if that video has a 30% retention, people click off within like throughout on average like 30% through the video, and he loses 40% of his audience within the first 30 seconds. But on my 10,000 viewed video, I keep 70+% in the first 30 seconds, and I keep about 40 to 50% during the duration of the video. YouTube moving forward is going to push the right people to my shit to develop what we just talked about. This idea of actual relation. So I'm telling you guys right now, you'll notice this at some point. You will get pushed to people this year where you will get addicted to their shit again. Because everything is moving in that direction. Everything, which is great because like I also feel like this again, this is my thing, just a my call. I think vlogging is going to make like a surge again this year. I think personal storytelling, I think personal documenting is going to be pretty big this year. I've even noticed this myself. If I put together a informative video, like even what we're doing today, if I don't make it personal to me and share my side, if I over polish it, it doesn't do well. Nobody cares about the education. Like nobody cares about the overstimulated, let me sell you something. What people are willing to be sold if there's a relatable story to that demographic, that audience. How should one spend on making shorts? For me, it's around 30 minutes, which seems long. It depends what you're doing. You should be spending more than 20 to maybe 10 to 20% of your time should not be focused on vertical content. Like if you were able to measure your day, like, and your focus, your energy, like 10, 20% shouldn't, gaming content really? It's taking you a half hour? I don't know. That's not that long. I can get, like in the last quarter of 2026, when I was doing a lot of the Battlefield stuff to test a lot of this shit, I'd end a stream and I'd have all these vertical clips ready to go. I'd transfer them over, I'd cut them up, and I would have 2 to 3 within like 10, 15 minutes on my phone ready to go. So you might not have an editing problem, you might have a system problem. This is what the streaming 90-day creator program, this is what it's built for. This is what it's made for. A lot of people don't have an actual a lot of people don't really have a time problem. They have a structure problem. Yeah, a couple zooms, couple cuts. Yeah. I mean, guys, I just checked today. I'm like, man, this video is still getting attention. 1.7 million views. All it is a clip when we're playing Battlefield and we're talking about titty milk. Like, like it really is. It really is. It really depends. It depends. Like, just clipping is quick, but if you're doing like voiceover stuff, it takes a while. Right, but if you're doing voiceover shit for gaming content, I mean, why? I just don't get, like, unless your whole entire shtick is like super educational and shit, which is fine. But here's the thing, just like what I do in the 90-day program, you don't want to do that every fucking day. You will burn out. I'm sorry, you cannot give that much information. Like you can't. I'm sorry. And in one of the up and coming videos is where I'm gonna be talking about like where you create a bucket, essentially. And so in situations like yours, if you want to overproduce in some aspects, okay, well, make it a series. Make that a part of the thing. But also too, like, you should, here, I'll just even give you guys a little basic how it's been coming together. Just so we can talk about it. Yeah, so like, here's an example of some of the buckets that I'm personally building into. You know, couple learning, right? Just being informative, right? Those are some of the buckets. Turning points. This is almost still being informative, but like giving actual, what's one thing that I own that none of you guys can have? Anybody could go make a fucking video saying like, hey, here's how you get retention. Here's how you get views in 2026. What's one thing that you guys have what's one thing that I have that you guys don't have? You don't have my story. And I got lots of them, man. I got those, I was in the trenches and I fucking made it out stories. I got those like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting it stories. Those are going to be so like, and for those that don't understand what I'm trying to say here, when planning content for 30 days, for 60 days, for 90 days, it gets intimidating to think, okay, I'm gonna put all this work in one video. Shit, I gotta do that every single fucking day. How the fuck am I gonna do that every single day? Well, this is why you put similar things in a bucket, and you build kind of pillars to what you're gonna put out. So you're gonna do your specific direction that you're going, but you're gonna include different types of you into that. The learning, for me, it's the learning, the turning points, the things that taught me things. Creator life, me being in the trenches, me bringing you guys into the thing of hey, I'm doing these things. I'm making these changes. I'm showing you guys that I'm a part of this shit too. Like, while I am giving this information, I'm starting my YouTube workshop series. This is fresh. This is us building this right here. I'm in the trenches. I'm giving you fucking proof that I'm working myself. That's part of my bucket. I like sharing. It's like the vlogging aspect. And for me, the fourth is humor. And I think that's just very key, man. I've always been a class clown type guy. I like cracking jokes. And I think leaning into that for me is really, really good. And some of you guys, I'm just going to tell you, you're not fucking funny. You guys are dry. And that's okay, because some of you guys are really smart. So, hey, dude, lean on where you're fucking strong, dude. I'm telling you guys right now, some of you motherfuckers are not funny, though. So stop trying to lean into comedy. Like, if you're talking about a topic in game, arc trigger dates, for example, but I agree, it's a quick way to burn out. Right. So like this is the whole point of did the command work, by the way? I never did confirm that. This is the whole point of the 90 day, guys. This is the whole point of the 90 days. You need structure. You need, why is that not working? Hello? All right, here, I'll just do this. I'll just do this. We'll fix it real quick. Sorry. 90 day. Confirm. All right, now give it a try. Now give it a try, if you guys don't mind. Give that a try now. Give that a try now. Exclamation point 90 days. Now it should just go to the just digital downloads altogether. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Yeah, dude. But I mean, what you're pointing out is you're right, Alfie. But also too, like, there's power in having a series, like superpower with that. What's up, motivation? Wait, what? Wait, what is going on? Do I need like a link shortener? No, it's working. No, it's working then. You're okay. The last link works, right? Okay, cool. Okay, back on topic here. Yeah, because I think this is gonna play like Alfie. It's good that you're bringing that up because, dude, Alfie, you just gave me an alley-oop. I swear to God, I'm not even making this up. This is actually what it is. Man, it sucks that I can't record anything from today. I don't know what's going on with OBS. I got to fix the shit. Because example one, Alfie, is they overproduce instead of showing up. I think that's what's going to get a lot of people to quit in 2026. I'm seeing more than ever. Motherfuckers are like, you know what? I'm gonna research into things. I'm gonna watch videos. I'm gonna watch tutorials. I got a nice camera. I'm gonna set time. I'm really gonna do everything right. I'm gonna do it all by the book. Like, we've been seeing that a lot over the last few years. And over the last few years, it worked. People could utilize better gear, better tech and shit, and they could overproduce, and that quality would hook people. We're moving away from it, brother. We're moving it away from it. There's nothing worse than putting together a fucking thing and doing all this work into something and hyping yourself up in your head and be like, dude, this is going to pay off. And it fucking flops. And I think that we're going to see that big time this year. Big time this year. Big. So you would value putting out some shitty clips of me playing Ark instead of trying to do a voiceover, kind of produce vid every day, still keeping the voiceover combo, but not as frequent? Yeah, I think you need to be doing both this year. I think you need to have your weekly series of something informative, or what your voiceover is, or your narrative. And I think you should also just include raw moments that actually provide a story, though. Like, nobody's going to give a shit that you giggled at something your chat said. Like, it's the reaction of, like, you fall down, you go to hit a zip line and you fucking fall and you're like, what the fuck? Snipers or something. You know what I mean? Which would elicit people to, like, I'm just giving you a very, very minor example. Very, very minor example. The videos that I didn't like making or didn't think would do well ended up doing great. And the ones I work hard on tend to not do well. Right. And I'm telling you, man, in an age where everybody thinks that they can just overproduce, like, everybody's mentality coming into 2026 is just work harder, just produce less and work harder on one video. Why is I gotta pop out my chat and put this in. Docs, custom browsers, YouTube chats. So that's point number one. That's a big pivot this year. That's a big pivot this year. Let me get my notes back open. Reason number one why a lot of people are going to quit. They overproduce instead of showing up. People are tired of perfect creator mode. It's not even that they're tired of it. It's not like people are like, just everywhere, man. I'm done with this. I'm going to search other things. It's naturally everybody over the last 5 years. Like, think of the gaming content. It's all the, hey guys, doing this, guys, today we're doing this. I bet you did it. It's fucking gay. I'm burnt out on it. I know you guys are getting burnt out on it. I know for a fact there's creators that you at one point used to watch that type of shit. You respect them, but you scroll past their videos now. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it to be true. It's because it's overproduced. It's extremely fake. The overdramatic is just, it's dying out. It's dying out. So it's going to be bad for people starting in 2026? No. It's going to be great for people starting in 2026. You can start on the right path. You can start doing the right shit. The overhype is draining. The over editing is draining. You're scrolling past it. You're scrolling past it. Yeah, my creator friends looked at me like I had 3 heads when I said I was going to edit less. Yeah. I love being more authentic because I feel normal. Yeah. You feel normal. The viewer takes it in as being normal. And it builds a stronger relationship. This is where I always go back to the point. This is where the big debate with Kick is. And me moving my audience back to YouTube. 50 to 100 of you guys here is way stronger for me and my brand than the fucking inflated hundreds over on Kick. It's just better. It's targeted. You're a real group. You're a real group of people that care and want this content. It was suggested to you, so you're clipping on it. Or you're clicking on it. It's not just a kingmaker system where I'm showing up to the top and random fucking losers are just clicking it to just click. It's curated. The algorithm, the AI, YouTube shit is so good. It knows people like you consume content like this. So it brings you here because it thinks that you're going to find value in this. And for me, because this is what I want to be doing and what I should be doing, it just feels like what I'm meant to be doing. It provides more value that I just focus on this here. That's going to be a lot of you guys this year. A lot of you guys aren't going to have videos that hit 1 million views. You're not going to have videos that hit hundreds of thousands of views. You're going to have these videos that hit 5,000 views, 10,000 views, but you're going to be like, what the fuck? My comments are off the chart. You're going to start noticing this year that, so it used to be like, okay, here's a great example. I had an Instagram reel get 28 million views. It gained me like, I think 10, 15,000 followers. That was like the ratio. 1 million views, you're getting maybe a few hundred followers. If you're lucky, I see a world in 2026 with how everything is changing where those 10,000 viewed videos are going to get you more direct followers. Like followers that are going to be active with your shit. I think a lot of the vertical stuff is moving in the direction. Yeah, 400K views on a short plus 35 subs. It's insane. It's insane. The ratio is insane. Insane. Like some of my multi-million viewed shorts on YouTube, it's like few thousand subs. Get this. One long form video on my old gaming channel, one long form video. 18,000 views or 18,000 subs off of one long form video. And I think that's like in that video, so like 1.5 million views in comparison to like some of the shorts I was talking about. It's like 2.5 million views. And I think that's like the best way to show the example is the long form is like more personable. And I based off of how like all the algorithms have publicly announced that they're going to be changing things moving forward this year. I think we're going to see a world where the short form content gets dialed more into building communities, because short form content for a long time has just been distribution. It's just been a billboard advertising. There's been creators for sure. There's been a percentage of creators that have built a really good following on that. You know, you got your Matty K's, great example. Matty K made all these TikToks and shit, and the guy could come to YouTube and do one fucking setup video, and it gets, I want to see what this actually did. I can't even remember. Dude, all the time I'm like, why are you not uploading more to YouTube, you fucking idiot? He's like, I don't know, I kind of like the lure in it. Just came to YouTube, uploaded a setup video, 1.3 million views. Never uploaded a long form ever again. Like, go, Manny, what are you doing? Fucking dickhead. What a flex, dude. Carter PC. Yeah, all those guys. All those guys. Yeah. I've been getting more into shorts, TikTok reels, uploading a lot, feeling a lot of influencers. I'm following a lot of influencers. I'm now getting spammed with mentorships like 1 to 5K. Just guys, don't do mentorships as a whole. This is such a double-edged sword because I offer things myself now. You guys will notice on the page now I'm opening up consulting again. I did this years ago. I straight up tell people, like, if you were to come to my site and buy the consulting, like an hour consulting, and you're like, hey, I'm just a content creator doing this, I'd probably charge you back. I'd probably give you your money back. It's just a waste, dude. It's just a waste. The consulting's for like, hey, I have a couple 100,000 subscribers. I want to scale my business this year. This is what I'm getting. The consulting's for like my buddy who's about to hire me. We've been talking. I don't know if I want to bring in like long-term people or just do like the time-based things. But like he's generating $20,000 a month right now from his YouTube shit. And he's trying to figure out how he scales that to everything else. He doesn't know how much money to invest. He doesn't know where to get the right editors. There's a clear problem. And he needs it solved. Or what will happen is he'll just milk YouTube as long as possible. And like, hey, maybe the live algorithm will always be the way it is right now for gamers. I highly doubt it, man. I highly doubt it. This is why I mean, some of you guys that are just gaming content creators and you're not streaming on YouTube, you're so retarded, dude. Holy fuck, man. You are losing out on a huge opportunity right now. It's insane, man. It's insane. These guys have organically on YouTube gone from 50 to 100 to thousands of viewers. Thousands. It's insane. You're looking at larger scale consulting? Yeah, because I don't think you guys, I think when you're an up and coming creator and you're not even making money on this, you should not be wasting your money on these programs and shit. Because the information is here, man. The information is out here. People are giving it away for free. $1,000 to $5,000 for a mentorship? Yeah, brother. No. Pass. Go watch some fucking YouTube videos. Go use AI, man. Figure out how to scale yourself at that rate. That's insane. Now, if you are generating thousands of dollars a month, if you had a out of nowhere blow up and you feel confident in somebody, that's different. But people are going to be hitting you up left and right just to scam you. I wasted so much money on programs. Wait, have you really? Yeah, I mean, I've invested into a couple over the years, and but they're all business oriented. It was more like I wanted to learn the business aspect of things, right? But wait, hey, how's stream looking and sounding today, guys? This is a much better setup for everything, right? I did not move rooms. I moved my room around. So this is part of my 90-day, me taking my initiative on my 90-day creator breakout blueprint. One of the processes building the system, right? For anybody that bought these. And part of my building the system is, hey, this is the shit that I'm trying to talk about that some of you guys are going to have to assess in 2026. Let me look at everything across the board. Let me look at the value that I create. Who am I talking to? Right? Who's the specific person that I'm trying to help at the end of the day, create content for? It's not something that involves a dual PC setup, streaming 4K, streaming fucking 8 hours a day. Games. It's just not. It's just not. Over the last 3 years with the blow up of Kick and everything, the monetization over there, a little bit of like my kid side came out to where I was like, ooh, you know what? This might be the world where I can just play games all day and make money. And I did for a little bit. It just wasn't fulfilling. I love this. I love this shit. I love building. I love creating. I love challenging myself. I live for this. Right? This is me. So for my assessment in 2026, I had to ask myself, what's the best of both worlds? What do I have to do? Okay, we have to strip the dual PC setup. It doesn't matter. It's overcomplicating shit. It's too much in here. It's stupid. Okay, so what do I want out of things? I want quality. I love giving like a filmic look. That's just my nerd. I'm not doing it for you guys. I don't think it would really matter to the core as long as the conversation's good. But for me, it's my priority. It's my standard in myself, right? But again, to the point of my program, I don't want, or my blueprint, to the point of my blueprint, I don't want to make this hard. I shouldn't have to set up an angle every single time and dial in everything. I just want to be able to produce. That should be my job right now. So the best way to do that is moving the setup around to accommodate that. Get rid of the Rode Duocaster, get the preamp back out. I know this sounds so much better today. Instead of having the full room view for this like gamer aesthetic, let's build to a more content creator narrative. I got the film camera in the background, or the cinema camera in the background. I got lenses now. I got a little guitar. You got a little workbench. You see this over here. Now, what is this over here? This is my gaming area. This is where I will go enjoy that. And guess what? What's awesome about this is I don't have to game now stressing about the idea of trying to entertain you guys. This area right here, this little fucking meat shift right here, this is my area, boys. This is my area. This is where I'm going to be able to play games offline. Again, if I'll probably just go live, no cam on the gaming channel. Why not? It exists. Who gives a fuck? I think in 2026, you'd be silly not to just kind of stream on YouTube. It's my take. I don't know. It's just so insane, man. It's just so insane. So I might do it a little bit on the side here in some of the evenings and whatnot, like I have been. But now that I'm on single PC, I don't think any of my tech nerds in here, I don't think even if I'm running no cam, no overlays, if it's just raw game, there's no way on a one PC setup I'll be able to stream 4K to YouTube, right? There's no way, right? Any of my tech nerds in here? That's what I was wondering, if you'd still run some streams, the red set. Yeah, I love that shit. And the great thing about this is the direction that I'm personally pushing, I'll be able to have those mornings with the boys, those gaming days, which I should be here soon. If you get a 4K cam link, I think no cam, no webcam, one PC. One PC. Nutty run 4K off of one PC? Really? Yeah, I would not. Wait, really? It is possible? I would not be multi-streaming. I'm only going to be streaming gambling on Kick now. Ben, I don't need a capture card, brother. I don't need a capture card. It's on one PC. I don't need a capture card. It's one PC. One. I would just be capturing from my PC. I have a 5080. Well, fuck, boys. Maybe I'll hit up Grizz tonight and maybe I'll hit up Grizz tonight and try to set that up. You think so? You think so, Burn? I'm about to try some of this out. I have a big video in the works with the Fortnite. Oh, fuck, dude. Hey, maybe we'll try that out tonight. All right, we're yapping along. Did you see the price? No. Have they gone up? Okay. Anyways, let's dig back into this. So yeah. Guys, look at. Do you guys just see what just happened right here? Do you guys just see what happened even right here? I could have turned this whole entire stream into just a cut, dry, professional. Hey guys, in 2026, they're gonna overproduce instead of showing up. Hey guys, do you guys see what we did here? We're talking about things that we're both interested in, but then we're also talking about other things that we're interested in. Some people are going to leave. They're not going to be into that. And that's completely fine. I think the point in 2026 is you should be willing to lose those viewers. I'm going to say that again, boys. In 2026, I think it's very important that you are okay with losing those viewers, because the viewers that you get that are going to align with who you really are to the core by sharing those personal moments, by sharing the other personal conversations, I think it's very, very important that you build them up, because that viewer retention and watch time is going to be big for you this year. I think that's where everything's going. And I think that's why a lot of creators are going to give up this year, because everybody thinks that they can just get a nice camera, add some cinematic B-roll to some shit, and people are going to, basically viewers are retarded. So they're just going to watch you like a fucking bug to light. That's like, I'm sorry. That's essentially what you're saying. You're saying, oh, dude, fuck being relatable. Fuck telling a story. I'll just use some AI to put together something and just use a nice camera. And people are just so fucking dumb. They'll just watch it. And they won't create any value for me. I think people are over that, guys. Algorithms are changing to even cater against that. The view count is not going to matter as much in 2026 as watch time and building your community is going to matter. So, things like this are relatability over cinematic B-roll. Guys, and the reason why it's crucial you guys learn this, AI knows this. So in one of my recent videos, when I was putting something together, I'm so used to, over the years, doing this, using the film stuff to give you flash, give you edits, get you guys fucking hooked to stay watching, the whole Mr. Beast effect and shit. And wouldn't you know, when I put together one of my recent videos, I asked my AI studio, the YouTube studio, Ask Studio or whatever it is, I said, okay, I'm putting this video together. Should I put this? And it's like, no, you should cut straight into this. This is for your core audience. I was like, okay, well, should I put it in B-roll for points? I think it was the you need to do more than streaming in 2026 video. And AI was like, no, this should be 100% raw. It's one of my best, like, in terms of people that stayed in the first 30 seconds, people that stayed in the duration of the video. It's one of my best performing videos right now. That video will continue to grow in 2026. It's evergreen because it's bringing in the right people. And the AI specifically was like, based off of your analytics, your core audience, it kept bringing that in more and more. Your core audience, the people that fuck with you, they fuck with you. It didn't say fuck with you, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'd be pretty sick. I wish you could kind of like change AI to maybe be like hey, be a me mode. Like, talk to me like I would talk to you. I mean, you throw in a couple curse words, throw in that's what she said joke every now and then. A meat joke, something about meat. So yeah, relatability over cinematic B-roll, man. Everybody's burned on the obsession shit, man. The not being you. People want relatability. We're talking about algorithms and streaming in 2026, but when I make a meat joke in here, I guarantee 10, 20 of you guys have a fucking group chat with a couple homies where those group chats are sus as fuck. Sus as fuck, guys. There's a quote. There's nothing gayer than a group chat of heterosexual married men. Nothing gayer. I'm telling you right now. You ain't homies with your boys if you ain't saying some sus shit. It's relatable, dude. It's relatable. Now, this is just a prime example. There are other creators on YouTube that do this informative shit. You can go watch them. I guarantee if I told them to say, hey, crack a sus joke like what I just did, or say some like sussy shit, they'd be like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is where people are going wrong in 2026. Bro, this is just reality, man. You guys are people, man. You guys are people. Here's the big thing. Viewers want process, not highlights. And this is why with my 90-day blueprint, I'm like, you got like every day, be creating stuff, get out of your comfort zone, build a structure, because in itself, I am helping you guys do something that a lot of us creators did throughout the years that we never realized we did, but it helped us substantially. We show the process. We show everything, because you get to a point of you're producing that much content, you're going to be sharing more. And this is why I mentioned like the buckets and whatnot. So yeah, overproduced content feels like an ad now, guys. We're all there. This is why you've given up on creators that still do good and views wise, but you're just like, I just can't even sit here. Bro, the name of my 3 married group chat is K-Boarded. Yeah. Dude, our group chat was so sussy at one point that Jayhawk had to mute the notifications for it because he would be like, so Jayhawk's the one this was when he worked at Ghost. He would be like on these business trips with like fucking Anheuser. Because he was like the creative guy. So he'd be with Anheuser. So he'd connect whenever they're traveling and stuff, he'd connect to the phone to the, he's a big music guy. If we Uber somewhere 5 minutes, Jayhawk's like, you got Bluetooth? You got aux? Like he's always got to connect. And so he would do that. And then the things would pop up and it would be the group chats. Yeah, our group chats were, they were sussy. They were sussy. All right, guys, next thing. Next reason why 2026 is going to be a big year. A lot of people are going to give up, but it's going to be a great opportunity for some of you guys. People don't post enough to learn fast. Kind of goes back to the point. Volume is feedback at the end of the day. It's really, really good feedback. You guys want some of the best feedback? You guys want to learn what's doing best? When you don't have a following, dude, post more. You'll find out real quick. I said this in a post the other day, talking about this. What was it? Shout out to you guys on Instagram. I commented in this post. I said, upload every day for a month and see how much you progress. I'm telling you guys right now, you'll learn a lot. Volume is feedback. Posting more isn't about spamming. And I'm not going to lie, some of you guys are going to do that at first. I mean, dude, a lot of us did it on like the TikTok era. So hard. Me and Big Rob, do you guys realize our first month on TikTok was just reposting stupid shit? Just memes and shit? Yeah, we're doing channel reviews. If you guys are new here, just a heads up. Channel reviews are for the premium members of the YouTube channel only. It's the only way that I can filter from like it just being chaotic. I would highly advise you, if you don't feel confident in doing that yet, if you don't feel like you're like, really, dude, you want me to give you $15 a month to fucking be a part of that? I would more encourage you guys to watch how we do it today versus anything. I do got to stop yapping. Oh man. Yeah, I do got to stop yapping. Let's get through these and let's do some of these reviews real quick. Yeah, so posting more isn't about spamming. It's about building the process, getting the feedback, building everything out. I am going to give you guys a warning though. Some of you guys are going to just spam post at the start. You're not going to know what to do, but that's why I'm talking about getting the reputation of building in the 90-day blueprints, is because over a period of time, you're going to start to see what does work, what doesn't work, and you're going to get excited about the things that do work, and you're going to start producing things that work more. You can't learn packaging, storytelling, and pacing without reps, guys. This is just reality. I don't know what world we live in here. You just can't learn these fucking things. You will not go into a gym the first time and have the perfect bench form, the perfect deadlift form, the perfect squat form. You're going to do things that could potentially hurt you, especially if you go too big at once. You have to pace yourself. You got to get the reps in first. You have to get the reps in first. Content creation is the same way. Building a business is the same way. You don't just launch on day one with no fucking idea. Say, hey, bank, give me $100,000 business loan and I'll just figure it out, man. I'll start something. No, you have to learn, package, storytell, build the reps. A bank's not even going to approve something to you unless you storytell. That's what approvals are with things. Investors, same thing. Nobody's going to invest into you or approve you if you are not building a package, storytelling, or have reps to show what you're doing. And this is where I think like 2026, it's really big to understand. Most creators don't fail, and a lot of creators aren't going to fail this year. They're just gonna stop before they ship enough to learn. So at this point, 2026, if you're not posting, you're guessing. You're just hoping. You're fucking fingers crossed. Another big reason 2026 is going to be a big year, but this is going to be a huge benefit to some of you guys. Everybody's afraid of AI. Everybody's afraid of AI. This is a big difference for me lately. It's put me on a superpower. Some of you guys, don't get me wrong. Some of it's scary. We've all seen that video that blew up of what's his name doing this, moving around, and it's showing the what fucking horrible TV show was that? Oh, why am I having a brain fart? It's just on Netflix. What TV show was that again? Holy shit, Stranger Things. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that clip that blew up. Yeah, that's scary, man. That's scary. That's scary. But there's a balance. AI doesn't replace creators, it replaces hesitation. The gap isn't talent with it, it's the speed. People are so afraid of AI as a whole, they don't take the parts of AI that's good to help with the speed. So when creators are scared of just AI altogether, they'll get outspaced by creators who use it to leverage. I'm telling you right now, anybody that is actually killing it on a consistent routine, the majority of them are using AI in some way. And everybody thinks too easy with that, by the way. We're not talking about the idea of like, wait, so like you just use AI to make your video? No. We're talking about using AI for titles, hook rewrites, clip ideas, outlines, feedback loops. We've literally done this live. We utilized one of our old videos that was doing well, one of our old shorts, and I said, help me remake this in a different way. And then I even got AI feedback on this right here, and it gave me instant feedback on why this video was underperforming. So literally within like a 5-minute window, I took the changes, I made the changes, and look how it's performing better. Yeah. AI make me a video. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. AI make me a thumbnail. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. AI is great for giving you clip ideas, for giving you outlines, for giving you a system. AI is really, really good for giving you feedback loops as well. I have no idea about vidIQs. I use ChatGPT. I use the big dogs. I don't use the curated things. I use ChatGPT. I use Ask Studio because those AIs are plugged into some of the biggest databases in the world. So, yeah. Listen. Here's a harsh take. I know a lot of people don't agree with this take necessarily. By the way, guys, thank you so much for 46 likes today. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Appreciate y'all. But here's the reality. AI isn't stealing jobs. It's exposing the people that are actually creating. I mean, that goes from a public standpoint. Everybody's like, oh my God, AI is stealing jobs. No, it's actually just kind of exposing how lazy a lot of people have been over the last 40 years. It really is. I'm sorry. It really is. It's exposing how many people were lazy and over glorified the amount that they were getting, or over bet on what they were getting paid for just such a simple routine. You know, I'm talking about the biggest thing I can think of. I know this sucks. Is like, I mean, you think of the factories. If you don't think factories are going to be moving to AI robots, you're just so goofy. But like also too, like everybody's like, oh my God, you're taking away their jobs. And it's like, yeah, but also like, if you own the business, would you not do the same thing? Bro, I mean, you're talking about like shift changes, supplying lunches, supplying times, dude, all these things that you have to do for people. You just fucking get AI and you can fucking have it done for you. You don't have to worry about any of those things. Benefits, the long term, overworking, retirement, everything. It goes out of the way. Everything. So it's kind of the same thing with creation. Everybody has this fear of like, oh, I'm just not even going to get involved in 2026 or I'm going to stop because AI is super, super scary. It's going to be stealing my job as a content creator. I mean, there's going to be some, then we all daycares in Minnesota. Yeah, I mean, we also too, you got to think of that. There's just some things AI can't do. It is just never going to be able to do. It just won't. It just won't. AI can make up stories. It can make up situations, but it can't actually tell like a relatable human story. Just kidding. This whole entire stream's AI right now. I'm not even here. Haha, get fucked. I'm actually out somewhere else right now. This is all AI generated. This is just all this is a AI prompt right now reacting to you guys. Get fucked. You guys got fooled. All right, number 4. So yeah, overall, guys, I think AI is going to be a big one this year. I think people that don't use AI in terms of helping assist what they need, as if it's a personal assistant and it's feedback for you, I think that ignorance is going to be pretty big on that. Yeah, I got to watch that. Yeah, I got to watch the Devin Nash video on his talk with AI. I mean, there's definitely some scary sides of it. I know at the YouTube side with it, there's a battle right now. Well, and this should also kind of get some of you guys encouraged on why you do need to be using AI and shouldn't be as scared. Platforms are trying to eliminate the process of AI right now. They're trying to. They don't want everything to be AI driven in terms of the content creation, because then essentially they're getting robbed is what they're doing. Because the real value is taking creator experiences, tying them to users to provide the content, which that's what that's what advertisers pay for and whatnot. If you got people manipulating the system and just fast pacing everything, it's gonna cause problems, right? It's gonna cause problems. I made a video within 24 hours. I realized that it's not performing. I used AI to figure out why, and it told me the hook was too long. Should I take it down and re-upload a better hook? I work with corporate ad side. Oh shit! I was doing a continuation. I mean, if it doesn't have that many views, if it's like flop, yeah. I mean, why not? Who gives a shit? If not, I mean, just learn from it and move on, man. Don't get too addicted to the analytics, guys. It'll kill you. Like, dude, I mean, my video, it's funny. I got super confident because a lot of my last videos have been doing very, very good. And then I documented a little bit behind the scenes of the launch day of me launching my 90-day blueprint. And yeah, I just tried to make a relatable video as my thought process as a creator. And it wasn't until after I uploaded it and put it together that I realized, holy shit, I did fast pace this. And the fucking intro sucks and everything sucks. And like, I could stress about that, but like, who gives a fuck? It's called Ask AI. It's called Ask AI. It's a little star at the top. It's only on desktop. It's only on desktop. I work in corporate ad side. What he says is 100% true. YouTube is fucked unless they don't change something in the next 6 months. They're not fucked. I don't think they're fucked. Yeah. But, and obviously they're changing stuff. Rob, thank you so much for joining the members club. Yeah. Guys, come on, man. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. YouTube ain't fucked. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. We're definitely gonna have to work with some things. Definitely gonna have to figure some shit out, but YouTube is not fucked, boys. YouTube is not fucked. Rob, welcome to the member club. All right, here we go. Let's move on to the final reason. I gotta get channel reviews. I gotta get going here in like fucking 20 minutes. Number 4, why a lot of people are gonna die out this year and kill themselves, content creator wise, burnout and fatigue, overcomplicating. Too many creators hide until they're ready. Scott, welcome. Guys, thank you, man. Appreciate you, Poppy. Too many creators, too many people in general. This is a human problem. Way too many of y'all hide until you're ready. Dude, readiness is fake. It doesn't exist. I don't know how many successful entrepreneurs, content creators, people that like pivoted their career path. I don't know how many people have to tell you throughout life's journey, you're never going to be ready for shit. Readiness doesn't exist until you guys get it, man. Until you get it. The story, like, this is why I'm pushing you guys with the 90 day blueprint. This is why I'm not giving away that for free. This is the value. This is the real fucking value. Story happens while you post. The story happens while you post. When you're doing that shit. When you're not just saying, I'm ready to perfection. Now with the 5 gifted, guys. Kick told me it was super important that I probably keep a lot of my community over on Kick because of the ad-free experience and the 95.5. What is this, man? I didn't think we could get support on another platform. This is weird. Nem, my little view botter himself, with the 5 gifted. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys so much for the love. So again, guys, story happens while you post. It's crucial. Your audience this is very important for 2026. Your audience is going to bond with you more through the evolution of your work. People, and this is going to be myself included, I'm going to lose a lot of viewers this year doing this type of shit because, well, I guess I'm not trying to be an expert. I guess I'm just more so sharing my journey. I don't know how to conceptualize this because I still am I'm still doing information, right? I'm still providing information, but I try to be as relatable as possible. And I try to come from the side of being a content creator. This is just my own thoughts, a little hard to balance, but this is a note that, I do have. People don't follow experts. They follow journeys. But it's a caveat, right? With me, I still don't know how to balance that because I'm showing you my journey. But I guess in a sense, I'm trying to pretend that I'm not an expert. Can we actually clarify that? I'm not an expert. I have experience. Maybe that's a bad word to use after saying I'm not an expert. Like, bro, at the end of the day, whether you like me or hate me, if I've done something to piss you off or not piss you off, guys, I've been doing this for 11 years now, full time. I've been doing this for 16 years overall. I've seen how brands operated. I've seen how the industry operated. I've seen how things change. I've seen how fast things can change overnight. Lose shit like that. Blow up like that. I know the stories of the people that were struggling to make ends meet, where they are, and now they're fucking generating 5 figures a month off of just doing something they love. Right? I'm not an expert. There we go. I'm not an expert just because I've had these experiences. I'm just trying to share my journey so that way you hear some of the experiences that I've gone through other people have gone through. So that way it expedites your ability to maybe hopefully learn. But you guys want the reality here is like, listen, we could go live every single day and I could tell you everything that I've ever fucked up and did wrong. And 80% of you guys are still going to do shit wrong for you for a little bit. Because there's like a trust factor with every human being, right? You never fully trust something. You're like, I still got to try to figure it out my own way. The stubbornness of us, dude. Shoot, in 2020, I had some fucking large creators on YouTube helping me out. One of the guys that was like just a minor example. One of the guys that was teaching me how to do YouTube, dude, he did FaZe Ruggs shit. And we're talking, this was during like the pandemic time. So he was helping manage FaZe Ruggs channel, like throughout like the, like 2015 and past and stuff. And I was getting information from him and my stubbornness, man. He'd tell me, stop doing this, do this. And there was times where I was like, nah, man, I'm different. Dude, the ignorance, man. You guys are gonna do this too, man. I could give you every day. I could give you everything I've ever fucked up and everything I've done wrong. And some of you guys are still gonna do that to yourself. And it's part of the process. And honestly, like for some of you guys, it should happen. I mean, guys, look at Literally Kick. Look at Literally Kick. I've been telling you lately, with the push moving in this year, I got complacent on Kick. Holy fuck, dude. I did the same thing on Twitch. And I literally said I will never do that again. And guess what happened? I did it again. It was just, it made me more money. It pulled me in another direction where I was fatigued and blinded by the concept of the very thing that I learned. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're all stubborn, man. We're stubborn little fucking bastards. Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes I like that. Sometimes you got to touch the stove to learn that it gets hot. Yeah. So again, guys, your audience doesn't want perfection in 2026. They want progress. So if you overcomplicate this year, if you stress about the things that are changing and you just fucking try to overproduce and you're not showing up to build a real audience and a real community, yeah, you're just going to fatigue out this year. We've been doing it for so long that a lot of people, I'm seeing so many more creators. I was just having a conversation with the streamer today where he's like, I think I'm done with this, man. I think I'm just done with all this. Yeah. Post more while paying attention to things. Volume without reflection is just noise. It's just stuff. Volume with feedback is a growth engine for you. Your viewers, the audience, like having these conversations, I learned so much. Your comments and everything. We have the Discord now. I need to promote that more. Guys, we've been doing, and I'll even just show you guys. Don't switch. I even just show you guys it a little bit. No, I did cheese you guys a little bit today and alerted my shit through it. But yeah, dude, I've been loving this Discord lately. So it's like creators giving me feedback on my blueprint program. So I'm going to be making some of those changes, try to figure out some of that shit. Just, some of us, you know, I love that Scrap. Like people are like, hey, I have this problem. We'll figure it out. Scrap's been sharing here's your shit, Scrap. Somewhere Scrap's been sharing like what he's doing. You know, what's funny is like we have this social growth and creative section, but like we really have just been doing that in the main chat. And I like it, dude. And I like it. Since I've been streaming less and been focusing on like, oh, I got to grow my brand as a streamer. It's allowed me to get more time to communicate with you guys. And I'm so happy that I've been getting that back, man. So happy that I've been getting that back. So guys, yeah, make sure you guys join in the Discord and everything. Whoa! Fucking Scott! Dude, hope you're doing well. I streamed 450 days straight, and I don't know, but I lost viewers. I used to average 100 to 200 live now and cannot break 20. I have your $20,000 setup that doesn't matter, man. Your setup value doesn't matter. I mean, realistically, brother, what could be happening could be some of the very things that are going on in 2026. Over the last X amount of years, having that set up probably did help you. It's to some extent. People were wowed. It was the shock factor. But over time, what have you you feel like you're entertaining, but like over time, what is the value that you've given to your community outside of like money and flash? I mean, like, let's just be real. At the end of the day, the people aren't here right now. And I'm not telling you to do what I'm doing. I'm saying that the people that are in here right now watching me is because I'm providing stories and value of what I've done to help other people out, right? It's the same reason why I would assume you even super chatted in the first place. You have a problem. I've had these experiences too. So like, I've had these experiences, right? Where last year, as I'm like, okay, man, I don't even know if I like this anymore. I'm like, you know what? It's time to invest in a stream, all the stream graphics, man. And I was like, surely this will make me look better, dude. After all these years, I'm finally going to invest into all these overlays and animations. Guess what? It didn't do a fucking thing, brother. It didn't do a fucking thing. You know what has done a thing these last 6 months? Doing what gives me fulfillment. Doing, you know, what I feel like is the Lord's work or something that I got a little faith in. You know, I've basically taken over the last 6 months process of being like, okay, who am I trying to talk to when I do a lot of shit? Like if there's out of anybody in the online world, who would I want to talk to? Is it somebody that's like, the person's in front of me and I can make a person in front of me? Is it somebody where it's like, they want to know what drama's going on? They want to know what news is going on? No. Is it somebody that's like, I want to watch a good gamer? Like if I have a conversation and it's a physical person in front of me and they're like, dude, how's your aim so good? Bro, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I can answer that question, but like, I'm talking about like the fulfillment, something inside of you that like fills your soul a little bit. And anytime that I imagine, like if I was to have a conversation with somebody, and I'm like, oh, I'm uplifted. It's like it's like, I imagine a person in front of me and they're like, man, this really helped, but I'm having this problem with this. Like it's when I go to events and shit or go places, it's the dude, I watched your video at this time and you helped me do this. This is what happened. It's genuine fulfillment. Genuine fulfillment. I try to cover news. I do reacts. I talk about life. It sounds like you're not fulfilled with your content, brother. Not what? Well, hey, now you teach them to code and do other stuff. Now you're talking about something here. Now you're talking about something here. I mean, you're talking about you try to do things that are more clickbaity and react, but doesn't build a real authentic relationship. And then you're also talking about in one aspect of that, you code, which actually is a personalized conversation between somebody. Is that what you do, Scott? Is that what you do? I mean, man, this is why I built my creator blueprint. This is why I create my creator blueprint. The fundamental thing is you need to build a foundation, man. You don't have a foundation. You're just trying to do a whole bunch of random shit. that, like, yeah, news gets clicks. People search up news. You're absolutely right. You're reacting to shit because, like, things go viral and people, like, you can take something that somebody else has done and you're doing a reaction. But dude, you're an engineer in 2026 and you're not leaning into that? You're an engineer in 2026 and you're not leaning into that. What? What? Dog, what? I've been yelling at fucking Scraps. Scraps finally been leaning into all that shit. Scraps a dev. Scraps finally been building up all this streaming shit. He's taking real ownership of his shit. Building up all this stuff that he's gonna Scrap, you're slacking on the timeline. Where's the store, man? Where's the content, brother? Where's the content? Where's your fucking, I'm trying to escape it? Brother, I escaped it. Bro, it wasn't, guys, it wasn't just June last year where my best month in streaming and content creation was fucking dog shit drama news content. Yeah, I had a great month. Yeah, it's between all of us. I made over 50K that month. It was a great month. I was so fucking unfulfilled. Numbers were high as fuck. Stream numbers were high. YouTube numbers were high. One of my best long form, like not short form, like in a month, long form content in a month. Woo, we were farming, man. And it was easy. It was so easy. I would go live and every live stream, I would have like 2 to 3 long form videos and I just posted on YouTube. Dog shit thumbnail, just posted on YouTube. Some of those videos got 50, 80, 100,000 views. God, I was just unfulfilled, brother. I was just unfulfilled, brother. Unfulfilled. It wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. So, you know, Scott, first off, good thing that, like, you found a problem with you. So, Scott, first off, your problem is not your viewers dipping. You don't love what you do. You're trying to escape the hook that a lot of us chase, the dopamine rush that a lot of us chase, the addiction of views. And that chase and trying to balance that is and try to get those views back. It's not getting you to appreciate the views that you do have. When I started doing these workshop streams again, I wasn't getting no 50, 70 viewers at all. I was only getting 10, 20. And the only thing that was hurting at that point to rebuild the relationship with the fucking in the right direction that I want to go is just the haters, man. It's just the idea that somebody, oh, you're only getting this. Who gives a fuck? They're not doing anything, brother. Yeah, they're not doing anything. No, it was on this channel. This is why I try to tell you guys, you don't know how, you guys have no idea how algorithms work. This is why the delusional take of like, you have this many stars where you don't get this. Brother, if it doesn't matter the amount of subs you have, it's 2026. Subs are dead. It's an irrelevant metric anymore. It does not matter. If there is no metadata or history that somebody would consume what we're doing right now, YouTube's not going to know where to push it to anybody. So it's not going to push it to anybody. So everything on YouTube, I'll break it down in a dumb way. It used to be a 1-to-7 ratio. So for every person that you would get to click, consume, watch something, in theory, YouTube is going to push that to 7 new people in other ways, right? But it's not an instant spider web. It's capped every single session. Nobody knows what that is. Nobody knows what that looks like. Sometimes it can really breed in with watch time and sometimes it doesn't. But the idea is the longer you do something and the more that you get people to click, stay, watch, interact, and do things, every single interaction that you build around a foundation, YouTube, tied to the algorithm, has X amount of people that are spider webbed in that theory. So like, for example, and this is how algorithms work across the board, by the way, guys. So for example, Scott, as you're in here and as you've had interactions in here, the algorithm picks up on these things. It knows, okay, Scott is a part of the audience in here. He's clearly interacting and stuff. Okay, he finds value in that. Now, we know based off of Scott's metadata and who Scott is and what Scott watches, the fact that he's watched this stream for this long shows that he actually wants this content more. So one, you're going to start getting suggested other things that are relatable to this over the course of the next X amount of weeks. This is why you always hear somebody say, well, I never get suggested live streams on YouTube. Start watching live streams on YouTube. You'll get suggested live streams on YouTube. Fast as fuck, boy. Fast as fuck. Start actually watching live streams on YouTube. Like long term, you'll get suggested live streams on YouTube. You'll get suggested more people. That's how it always works. So one side, you'll start getting new stuff, Scott. On the other side, for me, YouTube will then say, okay, well, based off of Scott's data, metadata, and everything that he likes to watch, Let's find 7 other people that could potentially be converted to new viewers, because the end all game for all of this is, how do you get people to click, stay, and watch? The longer that you can get somebody to come to something, stay, and watch, the more you're going to get pushed. Over time, it's just going to get better and better and better. So your 20 views right now, you're just in a rebuild stage, brother. You just got to rebuild it, man. You just got to rebuild it. You got to ignore the haters. You got to rebuild it. And you got to build the structure. Yeah. I mean, brother, if you're doing well in what you do and you're not relying on your YouTube channel, I mean, start a new YouTube channel. But if you feel like you can switch the tide, I don't know how many subs you have. If you feel like you can just switch the tide, switch the tide. You gotta lock in a game plan. This is why the blueprint, boys. This is why I made the blueprint. It's a system. You have to change your perspective. So, anyways, all right. So, yeah, we covered 2026, guys. Don't look at it as doom and gloom. It's going to be a big year for a lot of you guys. Look at it as you taking advantage of a situation that a lot of people are going to be leaving this year. Please. All right. Let me get my Premier subscriber list open. So who do we have in here? Wait, I don't have to rush now. I think we've seen that UPS was open till later. See, and that's okay, Captain. So like, and this is what you guys will discover over a period of time. This is why it's very important that you do things. You'll figure out over a period of time how you can stand out more. Like, what's the value that you provide? Now, my value might not be what Matty K's value is or what Jayhawk's value is. But I've learned one thing over 10 years, and this came from getting my first ever brand deal. My value is the compliment I just got. You help make sense of the algorithm. I take real typical scenarios and I connect it to why it's good to understand that this thing works. That is why I got one of my first ever fucking brand deals at the price I did, because the brand was like, we're not paying for views. I've watched some of your videos. I've been watching for a while, and they said, we love how you tell a story. When you talk about a product that you're into that does well for you as a creator, you sell it so good because you don't use the stupid shit. This is their words, by the way. Okay, maybe not shit, but they gave me the compliment of saying, you don't just read off of something. You give real detailed insights of why it's been good for you. And this is why you'll see over the years, once it's kind of a caveat. I can only do this in the shit that I genuinely believe in. And this is where I went wrong with brand deals at one point. Some people just try to basically bid that out with me and just try to replicate that. And I was constantly trying to find this issue where there was some things that I didn't really care for, but I was trying to find the value in it for other people. And yeah, it just didn't work. God, this mouse is so disgusting. It just didn't work, man. It just didn't work. So I kind of burned out in brand deals for a while because there would be like stupid fucking apps or stupid products that I was like, God, this is so gay. And they'd be like, yeah, dude. Oh my God, dude. One of the worst ever fucking brand deals I did was with this fucking game. And dude, they wanted me for my storytelling and like the debating shit, the back and forth characters, but they didn't want me being controversial. I'm like, guys, the only reason the verticals work like that, the back and forth shit, is because I'm controversial. It's the only fucking way. Well, we don't want to say this about that. We don't want to. All right. Well, guess what? It's just not going to do well. Raid Shadow Legends. Oh my God. Hearing you talk about fulfillment has made me realize the lack of fulfillment is the problem with my content. Yeah, it's a big problem for a lot of people. All right, guys, let's focus up a little bit. Any of the premium members in here today? I know Nem was in here. Miller, how you doing on things? Tyler, how you doing on things? Level Up Titan, how you doing on things? We got Adam. We got Hosters. I know some people were in here last week, so maybe we don't need updates on anything. And again, guys, if you're new to this segment, people on the Premium Members Club, we check out their stream, or we check out their content, see what they can be doing right, see what they could be doing wrong. We like to stay up to date with these things. This isn't just a one-off thing. We like constantly check in. Nem, have you been doing things? Have you guys been doing things? Like, again, guys, we don't need to check this every single week if you're like still building. We don't need to check this every single week. Again, guys, this is for the premium members only. Premium members only. If you had timestamps after the live, it worked like a vid. Yeah. Okay, I do want to check that out because I know we went kind of hard in that. Yeah, changed a few things, swapped. Good. Because you were trying to branch away from what game? Ooh, oh, man. I mean, we can check out your stuff, but I think you need to have a mentality shift. I think we need to have a mentality shift. Endure. Done 2 long form and still uploading shorts every day. Right, just let's check back in with you in a week because we did you last week, right? Let me just open your channel. Just remember. Yeah. I thought that was you. I was gonna say I remember the fucking character in the head. Like check it back in with us in like a week or so.
Hey, I'm Tyler Reed.
Dude. First off, that thumbnail's very, very good. That thumbnail's very, very good, Tyler. W on that. Look at the repackage. Look at the repackage, brother. How are the analytics looking on this compared to the last one?
4 of spades.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to...
How's the analytics looking on this compared to the other one? I mean, wait, view-wise, isn't this one doing substantially better than the other one? Viral Magic that fooled millions. Did you use AI for the title too with this? Also, hey, I'm Shortsman. Nice. That's a good one. Also, too, I wouldn't stress too much about...
Just a basic card technique that...
I wouldn't stress too much about this shit. Especially in the short form content. Thumbnails, having this shared. Red! Welcome to the premium members club. This is very distracting in this. I don't need to be looking at this, but the contrast just makes me look at it. I'm looking at the line over the text. I'm just seeing this giant white fucking line.
Here's a basic card technique that every magician...
So I don't want you to get in the habit of like feeling that like that has to be. I think for the thumbnail, I think it works great. I think it works great. Yeah, I think it does work great for the thumbnail. What was that, Captain? Hey, thanks for joining, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Dude. Either way, this thumbnail and title is so much fucking better than the last one. The intro hook was better. And this is something that you'll learn. So like, you know, like we talked in the last stream and then we gave the feedback and I told you what to look for in AI. As you do more videos too and start doing more reactions, you're going to start to learn in your head what is a better hook. The hook is so huge. It is so huge. And at this point, you could go to Ask AI and you can say, hey, what could I... So based off of my viral magic that fooled millions video, what could I do to improve on the next videos? Yeah, almost tripled the watch time. Yeah, good. Variation too. Well, reaction videos are so popular because it's just easy content. It's like, it's easy relatability. Because people don't realize, like, bro, somebody will see something getting 1 million views on something and they're like, oh my God, the whole entire world's seen this thing. Bro. Okay, so first off, there's a reason why that video got 1 million views in the first place, right? So you have the easiest recipe right there. Something is blowing up anyways, and that thing is blowing up by itself. So you know people are watching that. It's got the proof in the pudding out there. But people will be like, well, this has got 1 million views, so like reacting to it would be pointless because everybody's seen it. Bro, there's 2 billion people on the internet or on YouTube alone. 2 billion people. let's do this. If a million individual people watched a video, and in every video, another new million people who didn't watch the first video watched the new video, how many videos could you make to hit 2 billion people? Dog. So every day, for this is just who's currently on YouTube. Every day, you could make a new video that hit a new million people. So like say today, it's Saturday. You get 1 million views today. Tomorrow you get another 1 million views. But today's video is 1 million people that won't watch tomorrow's video. It's a new 1 million people that didn't watch today's video. You could upload every day for 2,000 days before you get to the amount of current eyes that are on YouTube. So there's this weird thing where people don't understand the difference between millions and billions. They think because something has blown up, especially in short form, everybody's seen it. Well, this is the reason why I can constantly upload another. Bro, if I go to my Instagram, this is insane. I actually didn't realize it was this many times. So like on Instagram now, you can filter things by views. So like I have, look at that. 2 of my top views are the same video. Almost 11 million views, 5 million views. It's like down here again, it's like another 2 times, or maybe that was TikTok. But like half of these are like same video as this video right here. So 3 million views, 2.1 million views, 1.7 million views. Like I'm going down and giving you the same video reposted again. Another 600,000 views. Like everybody thinks, why would I stop re-uploading my skits? Even if they give me 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 new views, it's taking a thing that I've done before, putting it up, and it's still relevant. If it's still relevant in 2026, who gives a shit? Why would you stop? What like that's also where a reason that's a point where a lot of creators go wrong. Guys, if something works, milk it. Milk it. A lot of them know there were no re-edits. Milk it. Milk it. People will be like, why do you make so many setup videos? Bro, because they all do well. Are you fucking stupid? They all do well. I like making them. It's a win-win. Why do you do so many iPhone versus Android skits? Because they do well. And they're funny to me. It's a win-win. But yeah, anyways. Good shit, Tyler. Good shit. Looking good. Looking hung. Looking handsome. Yeah, I just wanted to check in how this new I mean, obviously, like, it's just been a week. So we can't stay up to date with things. Damn, looking organized, Nem. Looking organized. Nice little header now. That wasn't there before, right? You changed up a little bit. Got a little World of Warcraft, a little Diablo. Thumbnails looking consistent, looking good. It's a little chaotic. I think you could work the thumbnail a little bit more. Oh wait, are these? Oh, those are live VODs. I think you could work these thumbnails a little bit more. It's a lot going on. So like the background stands out a lot from the character in the front. I honestly, I think if you get rid of the TBC, get rid of the prep and leveling. I'd even get rid of the World of Warcraft logo. As long as it connects, dude, it connects. This is a lot though. You know, when it comes to thumbnails, you need to, here. I don't even need to do my job anymore. I don't even need to do my job. Don't even need to do my job anymore. In a short summary, can you explain why this YouTube thumbnail is not good for CTR? Too much visual clutter. Oh, who was just saying that? That's crazy. Too much visual clutter. There are so many characters, effects, texts competing for attention, so nothing stands out clearly at small sizes. Weak focal point. This is what I was just trying to explain before we got into it. It's unclear where the eye should go. There's just so many things that like it doesn't draw somebody into a thing. It's just a lot of like noise. So no single dominating face, no emotion or action. Text isn't compelling enough. Prep and leveling, you're just giving a little synopsis of what you're doing, like a summary of what you're doing. You're not giving like a it's just generic. It doesn't create curiosity, urgency. There you go. That's words I was looking for. Again, I shouldn't even explain this myself. Long video signal hurts clicks. Well, that I wouldn't worry about that because it's a live stream. This thinks it's talking about a YouTube video. Feels like it might think that you added that. Feels like promo art, not a story. It resembles official game art rather than teasing a specific problem, benefit, or outcome for the viewer. Yeah. Just a lot going on, man. It's just a lot going on. And then this is where you say, could you give me an idea on how to make a better one then? That depends on your audience. Reduce to one clear idea. Your thumbnail should communicate. Nem, you're here, right? You're here, right? I'm just making sure I'm doing this while you're here. One promise, not multiple. Bad prep and living, better angles. I wasted 40 hours. Don't level like this. The fastest TBC start. These are actually pretty good. Curiosity beats information. The one main subject, preferably a face. CTR improves when there's a strong focal point. Your character zoom in, reacting, or your real face, exaggerated emotion. I wouldn't do this until you actually have a following, like a real following, or an iconic TBC element. See, I don't know enough about the game that you're playing. So there, dude, right there. This is where you can say. What game is this? What game is this, guys? Okay. Create a good image from World of Warcraft classic, Jesus Christ. From this reference. So I can use that in the design. Now, you guys know World of Warcraft. You guys are going to have to tell me how good this is. I have no idea if this is going to be good or not. But I imagine that this is going to be substantially better than what you gave. Now, guys, also too, this is where like a little Photoshop's going to, wow, dude. Is this a good reference to what you're doing? Is this a good reference to what you're doing? Yeah, it's how I got my new shit. It's unfortunate. Is this a good reference, guys? I mean, obviously this is a dope image, but I don't know if this correlates to what you're doing. Well, here. Fuck it, dude. I mean, dude, you fucking gift memberships and join $15 a month. Yeah, but I mean, it makes it for you right here. It makes it for you right here. But that is the exact image. Oh my God, my porn. And then what was the what did it suggest for the text? Ooh. Ooh. Fast or fail? Ooh. $15 a month, man. And you're getting this. Jesus Christ, brother. Jesus Christ. Bro, you gotta fucking Twitch and Kick. Some people yell at you if you don't give them $5 a month. Here I am, fucking working for you for fucking 15. Jesus. Jesus, boys. Lock it in. Lock it in, gentlemen. Fast or fail kind of looks a little shitty, huh? Maybe what was the other suggestions? I don't know this game enough though. I do the 20 a month. Ooh. What's your titles? TBC pre-patch is live hype. And it's every stream. It's related. Kitten, hello. Every stream is related. Is every stream related? Hello, Kathy. This might be a good one, actually. Do this first. Let's see what a green gradient would do on this, like you kind of did, huh? Greens. Yeah, see, you see how instantly it clashes with the background? First this. Do this first. For dipshit Nem. There you go, Nem. My porn! Not my porn! There you go. You can just go get it in YouTube or in Discord. There you go. Free of charge. Free of charge. Appreciate your support. Appreciate all the view bots, brother. Appreciate all the view bots. Oh, hello, James. But yeah, oh yeah, we just fucking diverged down the path there. Yeah, I'd work on those thumbnails there. How your shorts been? Have you been, oh, well, that's Roblox too though, right? Aren't you moving away from that, Roblox? I say 34K, that's pretty good, brother. Pretty good. Of course, of course. Or wait, Or is this Minecraft? Oh my god. Dude, I am not a gamer.
Mr. Beast, give me some money.
I am not a gamer.
Mr. Beast, give me some money.
Yeah, we review people that are in the premium members club. What is this, brain rot? It's fucking NEM. That's what it is. That was a brain rot Minecraft.
Oh fuck, here comes the boss.
You should start off with that. You should start off with that. You got 2 seconds of dead space in short form content, brother. That's an eternity. That's an eternity, brother.
Oh fuck, here comes the boss.
Should have been boom. Oh fuck, here comes the boss. Maybe a little zoom in on the next clip of him. Like that right there.
Somebody brought the boss here. It's meant to kill everybody. No fucking way, dude.
Hey, also too, just out of curiosity, how have you been enjoying the shift away from your old shit? But I mean, we just haven't got out. We haven't gotten to you. Yeah, we just haven't gotten to you guys. I know nothing about this, so like I'm not wowed.
To help people.
I'm not wowed by this. Yeah, what a gay pun that was. I'm not wowed by
All right,
this.
open your cursor forge.
Yeah. Okay. Well, dude, if you're happy too. If you're happy too, man. Oh, yeah, it was this game. What was this fucking game called again? Yeah, and see, you left these up. If any of the old viewers want to come and watch your old shit, but you're moving into a clear direction. It seems like you've been really repetitive with it too, and creating a consistent schedule with the shit. I would make those thumbnail changes for these. See how that one does that we just put in Discord. Roblox, yeah, whatever. See how that one does. But yeah, with the short form content, yeah, like better
fuck,
hooks.
Here comes the boss.
You and again, you can use AI, ChatGPT or something, and you can say, "Hey, I'm uploading a clip where I'm reacting to a boss coming into a scene in World of Warcraft. Could you give me a solid structure on how I could hook and get somebody to stay in this?" And it could give you, well, show the boss shirt first, show a reaction. I don't know what it's actually going to say, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it's actually going to say at first, so. Yeah, keep, change some of those titles, man, or change some of those thumbnails. We'll check back in with your shit. Keep the shorts going, though, man. Keep those shorts coming, brother. Keep those shorts coming. And Dur, are you still here? Matt and Adur, are you guys still in here? Who else do we have in here today that is ready for reviews? Who else in here? Okay, we got Matt, we got Endure. Level up. Okay, cool. 333. Yeah, because Endure, we always we always fucking miss you. Brian, I don't have you on my list. Am I high? Let me refresh the page. Again, guys, these are not just general members. This is for premium members. Premium members. Yeah, there's a list. So these are the current premium members on the channel. Yeah. These are the current. So if you're not on this, that's what the premium perk is for. The poors can only watch. Anybody down to turn on members only? Anybody down to turn on members only? What do you guys think about that? Get fucking Lotness out of this chat real quick. What do you guys think about that? We should turn on members only. Fucking dog shit. Dog shit. Yeah, Endure, we keep missing yours. I want to check yours out. Little title, endurance athlete and content creator. Interesting. So what do you focus on? What is your primary, if you were to, because I'm seeing a little all over the place. If you were to introduce yourself in 3 years, you've made it. What are you introducing yourself as? Endure. I see some live streams. Help beginner with game. Okay, so you're trying to help others. You're trying to help others, is what you're saying. Matt, appreciate you. I would personally, if I were you, I would definitely stop with the gaming uploads. The lives, little different, but I would for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, this stuff, cut it out. Yeah, cut it out.
This is the wrong one.
I would cut this out completely. I'm not saying you have to enlist anything or whatnot, but like, I mean, you look at your page right here. Outside of this one and a little bit of this one, you're taking advantage of the, probably like the search terms of the new updates or something. Appreciate you. Welcome. Appreciate you. Welcome. There's a clear reason why this one's doing better. This one's doing better. This one's doing better. Clear reason. Because when I come to your page right now, see, this is the double-edged sword that I was talking about in the video where I was like, I made a video a few weeks ago where like algorithms are moving in a direction where they're not punishing people for a specific thing, where you need to ultra niche down. There is a world where you can share your different interests in the things that you do. But like, guys, you're talking about the idea of niching down and confusing your channel. There's two drastically different worlds here. I have no idea. When I come to this page and I see this right here, I have no idea what your end game is. I'm interested in the fact that these have really good thumbnails and this, but then also like, I'm like, am I supposed to be watching gaming highlights? Am I supposed to be learning something? I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm in my beginner phase of making content to help beginner editors. Well, I would be going all in on that then. Because you yourself even saying you're in your beginner phase of it. And this is why I was talking about in 2026, a big pivot is everybody needs to be producing more to bring people part of the journey, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. It's literally the recipe that I'm doing right now. What's up, Cozy? It's literally the recipe that I'm doing right now. As I'm trying to, learn to put together better products and help creators, I'm taking feedback. I'm documenting that through my conversations, through one of my most recent uploads where I talk about, I strip down a little bit and what I'm doing to make the changes for me. I'm bringing you a part of that journey. But like, I think you guys can clearly see the clear overall structure. Now, does that mean that like the other day, does that mean now that does that mean that I won't go live and play a little Arc Raiders maybe? And you guys can just hang out? No, like, cause even if it's 10 of you guys, that's fine. I don't care. It's not my curated content. But when you start chasing the idea of like, you know what? I'm going to just put everything on here, which is not what my video was meant to be. It was meant that you don't have to do this where like you find one niche one direction and you're just stuck there for fucking years. You can be personable. You can show more. If you do long form videos, you can do streams as well. You can do short form videos as well. You're not stuck to one thing. There was this thought process years ago that you were just fucked and you're just stuck with this one thing. You're not anymore. Algorithms are rewarding people for throwing their audience into a series of buckets. You're not throwing when you're doing this drastic of changes, you're not throwing people in different buckets. You're trying to throw people in different channels in one place. And it's drastically, oh, like what? Yeah, what is this? What are these? Oh, dude, look at this whole entire side here, brother. What are all these? I mean, some of these thumbnails and whatnot could do some better, and the titles and stuff. That's probably why some of these, well, these are a little older videos. It's probably why some of these videos didn't break out. But like, can you just see a clear difference in this era versus this era of you doing things? This channel's a rebrand. Well, I feel that, brother. I've rebranded my stuff before. But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying do the old stuff. I'm saying look at how structured and organized you were. You need to do that energy just with this too. You can share, like, okay, great example what this is. Bro, you can share that you play Arc Raiders and that you know content about Arc Raiders. It doesn't need to be the content in itself. You can easily make a connection. You can use AI to do this, by the way. You can say, hey, I'm trying to help other content creators edit and create better workflow. And I want people to know that I'm into Arc Raiders. So maybe they make the connection. So that way, if I ever just want to live stream for my audience, some of those people can watch. You can literally specifically to a T say that in AI now, and it will give you ideas of like, okay, well, why don't you just do a win-win since Arc Raiders is what you do enjoy and you want to build that relation with the people that you're bringing in. Here's how you could put together a video tutorial on, oh, dude, this would be so huge right now. This is how you can literally make a video of like how to pump out Arc Raiders content. You know what like, that's just one example, you know, and then you can leverage the idea or great for Arc Raiders, how to make short videos, how to make vertical videos fast. Works for Arc Raiders, you know what I mean? And then you use Arc Raiders as the example in the video, and that's where you also can make the plug. Hey, by the way, sometimes we stream Arc Raiders on this channel here. You're gonna come hang out and be a part of that. Yeah. Yeah. It's so hard for me to make videos and be this crystal clear. But like, I don't know if you watched one of the recent videos of like saying that, you know, YouTube's not punishing you. It's their work. Well, no, obviously this is not a reaction to that because I just put out that video and it looks like you've been trying this for a few months now. So maybe you heard it from somebody else. To be clear, guys, this doesn't mean just do everything and anything on one place. It means that you don't have to be tied to a specific structure anymore. You can incorporate your likes and dislikes in the shit. You can incorporate your personality into things. You can try other things on your YouTube channel. You can try posts. You can try live streams. You can try shorts. But understand, there's you're when you're talking algorithm and shit, you're still at the end of the day, you're talking about your audience, what people are watching. And here's just the reality. A lot of people that are wanting to just look up Duo versus Cold Snap and from Scavengers to Legends and try to figure out how to get good loot in a raid, they don't care about your TikTok lives. They don't give a fuck. Actually, a lot of casual gamers that are just trying to play a game, they fucking hate content creators and streamers. They fucking hate us. So trying to blend two in one place, oh, you're just butting heads, man. You're just butting heads. But again, you can bring that relatability to the table and what you actually want to do. If you were interested in something, Endure, I would highly recommend you checking out the 90-day creator blueprint, not the 90-day streamer blueprint. The 90-day creator blueprint, exclamation point 90 day, that is more designed around the idea of scaling on socials and creating essentially more of a brand, a creator brand. And I don't think you need to be focusing on streaming. I think you need to be focusing on content creator first. And streaming needs to be just a way to communicate with your audience. That's it. That's it. I mean, yeah, there's a million ways that you could fucking double dip. The greatest thing about you wanting to be an educator in an extent is, oh, dude, there's so many ways that you can leverage those ideas for videos. But like, you got to stick on that path, man. You're talking two different forms of reality right here. Yeah. I'd lock that in for a month. It seems like you're pretty active, man, and pretty organized. I'd lock that in. 69 days? Oh my God. Yeah. So, for Dur or anybody in here, I have a blueprint out now for both streamers and creators. Both streamers and creators. Okay. Biggie, do you remember how you overcome your resentment to record yourself on camera? How hard it was? What made you ignore the cringe and lack of confidence? My grandma died. Yeah, that changed everything. I know that sounds like so stupid. My grandma died, and I was there. Yeah, I was there when she passed away. And it wasn't the first time I've experienced death, but there's a difference between some kind of accident and shock factor, like something happens and it's traumatizing. Because I've had to unfortunately experience some of that in my life, but it's different between like somebody that you know and loved and grew up with passes away peacefully. It's like that, guys. Goes quick. Who gives a fuck about cringe? You're going to die someday. Like, you're going to be a grandma or grandpa, hopefully, if you're blessed, living in your 70s, 80s, 90s, if you're lucky. And it's it. You're done. You're gone. Who gives a fuck about cringe? It's the gayest shit to worry about. Who fucking cares? You are going to die someday. The people that you're fearful of making fun of you are going to die someday. In fucking 5 days, nobody's going to care about the things that you're stressed about. In 5 years, nobody's going to remember. And in 50 years, the majority of anybody around us in our circles and what we do, we're dead. We're dead. Not forgotten, like, what's going on. We're dead. Our entire existence is going to end up being a funeral that will last a couple days, right? Only 10, 20 people are going to show up. Only 10 people are going to cry. And the next day, everybody's going to get back to work like usual. And everybody's going to overstress all their issues and moving on. And every single day that you worry about you're like, how do you ignore the cringe? Like, you got to stop giving a fuck. It doesn't matter. You are stressing about it yourself. It's your problem. That's it. It's only your problem. What's up? Ka-chow. Whoa!
They make noise.
Oh, ka-chow. Ka-chinga.
He also, I realized, does not know that this is Lightning McQueen. This is Cars. He saw it and said, Cars.
He's been addicted to cars. He's got his first addictive TV movie. Hey, Cars.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Ka-chinga. Vroom. She say vroom. So you're not saying anything right now. Future Peanut viewer, don't you fucking belittle my son's IQ. Say any gifters? Yeah, there we go. Gifters.
Say, yes, that is mine. That's what my mom said. I sent a video. She goes, nice outfit. I said, it's Woody. And Danielle was like, and they're pajamas. Say, ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
He said, chow. Ka-chow. No.
No. Say cars. 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 All right.
I couldn't even actually hear you talking. That's why I didn't know.
Well, since we don't have to be at the post office ASAP, I was like, well, I'll do a little bit longer one today. I'm catching up on channel reviews. I mean, these people are paying your fucking bills right now, so we got to make sure we show up for them.
I just didn't hear you talking, so I was like, I didn't know if you were still live.
Oh no, yeah, I've been talking. I only got a couple more to do, and then we'll head out. Sounds good. Say, go get the baby ready, because I've already showered and whatnot, so I just got to throw on some pants. Chad doesn't know that I have no pants on right now. Biggie's Peanut. I am not Peanut. Shut up. Not Peanut. Not Peanut. All right. let's leave. Okay, here we go. Yeah, dude, to answer your question about like how I got over the fear on camera, I don't fucking care, man. I really don't. I know that sometimes I'll like banter with somebody and that makes it seem like I care. But at the end of the day, like if somebody doesn't, bro, like think about what we're talking about here. Oh, somebody didn't like what I did. Okay. They got to have problems in their life. If it stresses them that much, that's a them issue. That's not a me issue. That's not a you issue. Block people, do your thing, move on with your life because it's going to be over before you know it. That's literally the best. That's the only advice any of you guys should give. If there's only one motivating factor into anything, that any analytical decision that you need to make and stressful situation to overcome, guys, every single one of you, whether it's grotesque, whether it's peacefully, whether it's shockingly and sad, whether it's because you've excluded everybody out of your life or you've lived longer than everybody and it's kind of lonely and miserable, you're going to die someday. Everything about you is going to die someday. Your body's going to break down. Your mind is going to break down and you are going to pass away. And it's inevitable. And you got to stop pretending it's not going to fucking happen. It has to push you into driving every aspect of your fucking life, or you are just wasting the fucking existence that you have. You're just wasting it over the fears of other people who are also wasting it because they focus on the dumbest, most retarded shit ever. So yeah, I don't get by the whole, oh, well, I would do it, but it's so intimidating. Suck it the fuck up or just don't do it. Just, you know, I'm sorry for being so direct about it, but it's like, there's no other way I can, it's not a happy thing. I don't sympathize with it anymore. It's 2026. We're connected to social media every day. You guys have seen motivational videos. You guys know you're going to die someday. You know this is going to all move on. You know people move on to next things. You've heard videos about haters and you still contemplate in your head, well, somebody might say something bad. Tough fucking shit. Move on. Get over it. I don't even want the question anymore in here. Why are you even asking anymore? Yeah, you're going to be cringe on your videos. Your first 100 videos are going to suck. And then you're going to learn. You're going to get better. You're going to find the right people. And then you'll get over it. And then you'll be like, thank God I fucking did it. But if you don't ever fucking do it, if you don't ever start going to the gym, if you don't ever start fucking making the videos, if you don't ever start reaching out to brands, you're never going to have it done. And then you're going to sit back and you'll be like, wow, wonder what could have happened if I did it. How did somebody else get so lucky? We didn't get lucky. We just fucking did it. As everybody made fun of all of us, as everybody yelled at all of us, we just kept fucking doing it. Fuck you, brother. Fuck you. All right. Love you. Appreciate the question. Yeah, Endure. I would focus on, it's one of the biggest questions I get. And it's not like we're talking like we're in 2015 where you need to like understand that. I know you guys have heard everything that I said before. Like, oh my God, you're not doing something because somebody on the internet might make fun of you. This might not be the place for you. This might not be the place for you. Keanu Reeves gets criticism. Okay. Well, the great little quote that Scraplet gave me the other week. Keanu Reeves gets criticism. Brother, you could be the best person in the world. Best person in the world. Somebody's going to hate on you. Yeah. Some people's going to hate it. But from an intellectual level, I understand what I need to post crap in order to grow. But on an emotional level, I don't meet my minimum. Yeah, your minimum might be a little too high. And it's like somebody, we compared earlier. Like somebody said, some of the best videos that performed well on their channel, and I'll relate with this. Some of the best videos that performed well on our channels are the ones that we just fucking put out and we didn't overcomplicate. And then we get hyped and some of the ones that we worked on the hardest underperformed. This is notorious. It's notorious. Guys, my first ever YouTube video that finally blew up on my channel, I was doing a daily upload streak and I was pressured to make that video. It was low cinematic. It wasn't as quality produced as what I was doing. And guess what? It blew up. It blew up. It fucking blew up. One of my most commonly viral vertical videos. Like if I repost it, until iPhone came out with the update. But before USB-C era of iPhone, anytime I posted the iPhone cable video, dude, hundreds of thousands, millions of views, guaranteed every single time. I'm literally on the way home from the gym, come up with the idea. I was in my Jeep, pulled over to the side of the road. Cars going by. I recorded the video. took me 5 minutes to do. Got back to the house, transferred the footage to my MacBook, cut it up. Video was up. First day, millions of views. Cross socials. Overcomplicate the shit. And Dirt, lock it in, brother. Lock it in. I'll give it a few weeks before you catch up with things because I want to see uploads. I want to see organization. But also to analyze, man, there's a reason why this video did good. There's a reason why this video did good. A reason why this video did good. Analyze those things. Replicate them. Guys, analytics are there not to be on refresh all the time. This is why my 90-day blueprints are so important, because if you guys notice, you're not checking analytics every day. Giving you guys a little secret of it. In either program, creator or streamer, in either one, you are not checking analytics every. Did any of you guys notice that? Who bought that? Did anybody notice that? Who bought that? Okay, Matt, didn't you buy it? Have you started to read it yet? Did you notice that right away? Everybody's so accustomed to checking analytics right away. Guys, you got to give the shit some breathing room. You got to give this shit some breathing room, boys. You have to. Yo, I mainly do live streams. What's your advice to mainly live instead of videos? Well, this is why I came out with the 90-day streamer breakout blueprint as well. But just basic advice. 1, build a system. 2, upload more. Like, don't overcomplicate your shit. You're just trying to advertise your streams. 3, don't try to hook people into your streams from your shit. That's where so many people go wrong with fucking streaming. Motherfuckers will be like, okay, here's a short. And by the way, at the end of every short, I'm going to say, come to my fucking Twitch. Also, too, get the fuck off of Twitch. I'm going to give you guys a little secret in one of the up-and-coming videos that I have. I'm going to make this loud and clear. I'm going to make this loud and clear. If you get less than 5 to 10 viewers in 2026, I'm a big advocate of multi-streaming. You should just be live everywhere. But I'm going to dumb it down this year. You should just be live on YouTube. Yeah. I'm going to dumb it down this year. If you get less than 5 to 10 viewers on Twitch, I don't know where you stream. You need to leave Twitch and you just need to go to YouTube. You don't have an audience, man. If you can't get the 3 people watching you on Twitch to go to YouTube, brother, they're not invested into you. You got the biggest reality check of your life. You got the biggest reality check of your life. I'm going to use Twitch so I can pull the stream into Nexus for shorts. You can do everything on OBS and your streaming software. You can do everything in OBS in your streaming software. You don't even need Twitch for that. I don't know. That is one of the, like, no offense to some of y'all, that's one of the most dog shit responses I get about, well, I only stream to Twitch because. What? You get all of your content from Twitch? Yeah, you can clip straight from Meld. You can literally clip straight from Meld. You don't need Twitch. You literally don't need Twitch. You don't need it. There's no reason. I do hate Twitch. Twitch is, I'm going to say this in the boldest words possible, the worst platform for creators in the world. It's the worst. Guys, we're not talking about theory here. Twitch is, on a fundamental level, the worst platform in the world. There's no other platform that gets you worse ad rates. There's no other platform that pushes more ads. There's no other platform that takes as much cuts. There's no other platform that doesn't give you discovery. Well, besides maybe Kick. It is, if you take anything on Twitch that it has to offer, the quality of the streaming, the people on the site, no offense, let's just be real. The Twitch culture is fucking brain rot. This is why you got people like Kai Cenat, who was one of the biggest streamers, who was unhappy about the way he was doing and producing fake content, shows that he's trying to better himself. And what's the Twitch culture do as a reaction? They call him gay. They call him retarded for wanting him to be better. They make fun of him. They just want him to be go back to Twitch and do stupid shit on stream because their fucking IQ level and attention spans are so fucking brain rot. So brain rot. To a core, Twitch is a dog shit platform. This isn't talking about, guys, I was full-time on Twitch. We're not talking about a fucking background coming from like this idea of like, oh, well, I just got some kind of chip on my shoulder. It is you guys have been lied to. You guys have had your money robbed from you. You guys have had your content robbed from you, all while they are under the umbrella of one of the largest companies in the fucking world. and they tell you that they got to take from your pocket because you're not doing the right things to help them grow on the platform. And you wonder why I hate Twitch. And you wonder why I hate Twitch. Worst, you go create an OnlyFans, guys. You're better off. You're literally better off. If you guys didn't see one of my recent stream videos talking about Twitch, here's the reality of Twitch. 0.5% of Twitch. That's 0.5% of Twitch make more than $1,000 a month. That's the threshold. If you are streaming on Twitch, on average, 99.5% of the entire platform makes less than $1,000 a month. Less than $1,000 a month. You take that into a content creator aspect, the top 4% of content creators that utilize actually like content like YouTube and growing a brand make more than 6 figures a year. The top 4%. The top 0.5% of Twitch streamers don't even, that's where the $1,000 a month start. You're talking $25,000 a year or $12,000 a year. 0.5%. Here's another stat. 73 to 75% of all Twitch streamers don't make a single dollar a month. They don't make a single dollar a month. Let me say that again. 73 to 75% of all Twitch streamers who are in affiliates. Some of these streamers are also old partners. They're in the partner program. They don't make a dollar a month anymore. Zero. Zilch. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. This is a platform where you don't go there and learn how to be a creator. You have to go learn how to be a creator on other platforms. Take everything that you've earned from other platforms and bring it over to there. So that way they take 50%. They riddle your content with ads. Make it make any sense to me. No other platform works like that. Even Kick operates in a better way. Now, sure, is Kick inflated like a motherfucker? Absolutely. Is it very drama-ridden? For sure. Is there a lot of degeneracy there? Absolutely. But, dude, at least they reward you for bringing people over. It's the same recipe. It's a dog shit recipe in 2026. But at least they reward you for it. Twitch doesn't even do that anymore. Bro, some of you guys are so blinded by the idea of Twitch. You cockright it so much that you literally, you know the system. You have to go work everywhere else. You have to be the creator. You have to be the editor. You have to be the advertiser. You have to be the designer. You have to learn how to do SEO. You have to learn to curate your shit. You have to be your business manager. You have to do all that shit. All so that way you can funnel people to their platform so they can take 50% of your earning and put ads all over your shit. What? Are you fucking stupid? If you're getting less than 10 viewers on Twitch and that's the only place you're streaming, just quit. Just quit. Just stop. Go to YouTube. Just go to YouTube. To answer your question for the person that said, what if you average like 100 plus? Multi-stream. Multi-stream. If you're generating revenue from Twitch, you have a huge leverage. You have a huge leverage. You can be going live on other platforms during those hours where you're generating revenue and you're getting community support. And you can be doing something that a lot of people are not blessed to do, which is you can be utilizing one platform's funding into growing in another platform. I've made less than $100 from Twitch in 2 years. Yeah. When I seen that in 1 year, they took like $30,000 from me, I was like, I'm good, man. No, thanks. I'm good. I'm good on that. They took $30,000 from me, made me delete all my content on my channel because of some DMCA thing, which ended up being a lie. And in that year, multiple people got banned for doing way less things than some of their like praised creators. That was good, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm kind of stuck using Twitch because the game I mainly focus there and a little, why YouTube would be, if you're focused on a game, YouTube would be a much better place because when you're a content creator that's focused more on a game as like the niche, you can leverage the SEO from that game specifically. And I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right now, people are searching that game on YouTube more than people are looking that game up on Twitch. Because there's literally billions of people versus few million people on Twitch. If it's just multi-stream, does it matter? Or would you just rather multi-stream somewhere else? No, I mean, if that's what I'm saying. At the very least, you should just be multi-streaming. You should not be only streaming to Twitch and I would even argue Kick for that matter. If you're not making a lucrative income from it, especially, you should just be multi-streaming. But what I'm saying is to remove stress and friction from a lot of people's lives in 2026. I just argue that at this point, if you're only getting like 5 fucking something viewers on Twitch or less, you should just move to YouTube. Like, you shouldn't even focus on Twitch. Don't worry about the resources. Don't worry about the stress of trying to manage both. Just move to YouTube. Learn YouTube 100%. But that's just my take. At the very least, just multi-stream. But you guys got to remember, some people can't multi-stream. They don't have the computers for it. They don't have the knowledge of it. So at a certain point, you just got to give some people the best advice, which is just go to YouTube. Just go to YouTube. So multi-stream to Kick and YouTube. Yeah, I mean, depending on your audience and stuff. I mean, Endure, for guys like you, I wouldn't even bother with Kick. That's something that I'm doing. Like, listen, there's no point of me bringing my community. Like, this works for YouTube. It works for everything that I'm doing. It works for my website. There's like, Kick's been out for 3 years, man. They had time to work on the development side of things. They had time to fix the bugs. They had time to fix the issues. They had time to actually, from a technological standpoint, innovate over a site like Twitch. But all they've done is basically made a Twitch 2.0 with less moderation and less development and just given more money, which is great. That's great for a lot of creators. But guys like you and I, Endure, what's the point of me pushing somebody over to Kick where this is not a traditional viewing experience on Kick and Twitch. This is not a traditional thing over there. What's the point of me and you, guys that are trying to provide value to people? What's the point of us pushing people to Kick? There's just no point, man. Okay, I can get 95.5. I mean, I get 70-30 here, and I can control my subscriptions. Guy, this type of content, people aren't just gifting subs left and right. That type of metric is it's a whale metric. That's why we call those people whales. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that term in a streaming space. And what I mean by this is like, we know people that only average like 80 to 100 to 150 viewers, right? In streaming, they have thousands of subs a month. It's because they have whales. It's because they have like just a few people with a lot of money that genuinely fuck with them. And it just is what it is. But you can't rely on that. You can't rely on that, brother. That's just not how this works. You know what I mean? I need whale friends. Yeah, anybody in here trying to be my sugar daddy? Anybody in here trying to be my sugar daddy? All right, Matt, I don't think there's really anything that we need to catch up to date with you, but one thing that you just told me, damn, nice update on this. Actually, hey, dude, these are looking pretty good. Did you invest into, is this a floor? Did you invest into a tabletop? By the way, little side tip for guys like you, Matt, and guys like you and tech people or people that take product shots. Picture backgrounds or shots. I'm not logged into anything, but I was hoping that it would give me Amazon right away. You can literally go to Amazon and you can find square sections for product shots. So like, for an example, to leverage things. So like you have a gray. So like this is gray, right? You guys can clearly tell that. I know one of my EDC videos did good. Okay. This is a great example. Great example right here. So you see how, let me pull this here. You see how this thumbnail? You see how that thumbnail? You see how the MacBook stands out on the brown desk? Titan, appreciate the super chat. Yeah, I see it now. I think the alerts are, I think on YouTube, alerts only pop off at a certain point. Same thing with this high ground thing. You see how the product is standing out from the background? I have a wood desk. So okay, I have a wood desk that that I take and just change the color in Photoshop. I A/B tested with the wood. Oh, so like right now you have an A/B test, and I'm only seeing the gray ones because, dude, the wood, the actual wood effect with the whites would do so much better in this. Would do so much better in this. You want your, like, dude, this is really good. Well, this is really good besides the top background. That orange blends into the orange with the PC. You should do like a, I don't even know, maybe, and there's a lot of colors. You got green, blue, orange. You should change the fan colors in that to blue. Like in this. Yeah, but Shay, one thing that you're missing out with that caveat is Matt's already been, so Matt is a premium member, so he's already been doing these. And Matt himself, as a creator, is trying to get better at, like, he wants to do product photography. Like that is a thing that he wants to do. And that's a benefit that I've done over the years with my craft is same position. So yes, we could use AI to do these backgrounds. We want to do this. We want to be better at producing that. So yeah, like look at this one here. Same thing too. Same thing. Like all these products are standing out in here. So Matt, you can off of Amazon buy what appears to be brown wood, black wood, like cement. You can buy those, and then you can have a stack. I used to have a stack in the closet. I got rid of them. I still got paper rolls and stuff, but you can have a stack of textures that are like yay big that you can put away for different products. So if you have a white motherboard, you can use a wood or a very black wood to get that white to pop. Yeah. Well, they're cinematic because I also know the lighting angles and stuff. These are very flat. So, and this is going to come with time. You have, so again, with mine is lighting is everything. So like what you see right here, there's a reason why this shot looks cinematic. Where a lot of people go wrong is they do this. This is what you're doing with your products. You're doing this. You're not doing this. This is cinema. This is how they light things. This is spotlight shit. This is like attention shit. So when everybody says like, oh, light your product and shit for product photography, this is where you're going wrong with your shit. This is what you're doing with all your product stuff. This is what you're doing. You're just straight on, no flow, no cinema. Remember what the problem that we showed in the one? Very wide. You're just showing a lot of shit. What's more flattering, guys? If I was just live every day like this to you guys, or let's punch it in a little bit. Let's change the angle a little bit to add some drama. And let's put the light over here. That's where so many people go wrong. So many people go wrong. Little action. You see that in some of these product shots too. See how these are at angles? Not just necessarily. Now I've done some top down. Oh, by the way, I mean, this is a great example. Look how much better this one did over this one. I used the analytics from this one to determine things to change in this one. Or maybe not that one, but the, where's the one that did well? Oh, yeah, I did the yellow one. That's right. Shadows. Oh, no. Oh, dude, I have such a, I talked about you the other day and I was like, oh my God, I got to watch how I say his name in my stream. Cause I kind of like an accent. You really have to say knackers. Yeah. You know what, dude? I don't know if you did that on purpose, brother. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but if you guys kind of get my drift here, you guys kind of catch my drift. I said it kind of fast one day. I was like, oh my God, that's going to get clipped. That's going to get clipped. Dude, you're killing it, man. I love your shit. I mean, I told you that a while ago. You know, you just got such a good way of telling a story and shit. Dude, I actually, you know, last year when I was having a little bit of my assessment and was like, man, what the fuck am I doing with my shit? I'm making slap content on fucking Kick now. How did my fucking, oh God. Dude, it made a lot of money though, Nax. But I was like, oh my God, what am I doing with my shit? You know, you were actually I want to thank you, man. You're actually kind of like a handful of people that I'm like, man, like, why do I fuck with his stuff? And I was like, dude, he's just unapologetically him, no matter what. And I was like, man, dude, that's just what I always loved about your shit. You know, and you can't, and this is why, you're a good example. God, I hate doing this to people because I know he's probably getting either hard on and he's like, just shut the fuck up. But, like, you're just a prime example of, like, some shit just can't be replicated. This is why I, like, told people earlier. I'm like, you know, one of my buckets is I try to be funny in some of my content because I know I am funny. I know, you ain't got to tell me that, chat. I know you'll get a giggle. I know you'll get a giggle. I know it. Some of y'all motherfuckers ain't funny. You don't lean into it. Stop. You're not me. You're not Nax. That motherfucker is funny. I've had this name for almost 2 decades. People didn't get weird about saying my name until I got on Twitch. Well, Twitch is full of, I mean, you know what Twitch is full of. Yeah, you know what Twitch is full of. We ain't gotta go down that route. I'm glad you're doing well though. But yeah, dude, I'm glad the analytics thing helped out, dude. I'm glad the analytics thing helped out. Yeah, one of my big journeys in this year and everything that I've been switching over these last few months and pivoting is I like what you coming in here and just doing that. I respect you as a creator. I love what you do. And it's just, man, it's just fulfilling. When you chase after the fulfilling shit, it's different. And so it's fulfilling when somebody like you comes in here and says, dude, appreciate this thing you did. Cause I'm like, fuck, feels good to the soul. So anyways, I'm getting to yapping. Matt, real quick. One thing that I don't want to review too much more of your shit. I think you're on a good path. You just got to clean up some of the photo stuff. You got to keep creating more. But you said something pretty alarming earlier that I really want to focus on. You said you're afraid this year in May that you might get laid off from your job. So you're struggling really, really hard to make this full time by then. Listen, I think that's a great goal to have. It nips you in the butt, but I still think it's a very unrealistic goal. I think it's a uplifting goal of like, man, that's something that you'd really like to work for. So you're really going to have to figure out the thing is you're going to, okay, you bought the creator blueprint, right? Not the stream one, right? And if you bought the stream one, I want you to reach out to me and I'm going to give you the creator one because you bought the creator one, right? Okay. Because one thing that's very, very important about that is I don't want you getting stuck on just ad revenue income. Because you're not going to, I'm telling you right now, if you get stressed about chasing the views for a metric that's going to make you money, you're not going to make it happen in May because your views are going to navigate and migrate to an area where your content's going to be dog shit. Most of my income comes from brand deals right now. Same thing with that. You're going to start chasing too many brand deals and you're not going to own shit. One area that I went wrong these last few years, and I'm correcting it. And you guys see that in real time. I didn't own my shit. So I started, I did all these ads with people, started working with people. I went to Kick and I made all these videos. I leveraged tens of thousands of people over there. So I got a big deal over there and I got a gambling deal over there. And so I made all this money, right? I didn't own it. And I owned it before. That's how I got all of it. I tracked all the links. I built all the foundation so I could show brands, hey, this is what I do. This is what I own. And then somewhere along the way, I got lazy. I got content and I didn't own it fully. So like example, guys like you, where you, like why the blueprint is so important is when I talk about the monetization portion, you're not just looking at brand deals, one-off brand deals. You're not just looking, especially somebody, especially like you with your background. You need to be creating product. You need to be owning your own advertisement. You need a website. You need to be taking your knowledge and not only creating content with it, but you need to be helping other people. I mean, brother, I don't even think, dude, you know how many people just randomly will pay me? It's no different than like the consulting on my site. Like I charge $250 an hour for not just like people, brands that are trying to take my time to figure out something and solve a problem. Now, I don't charge that if I can't solve the problem, right? So, but like one of these examples, do you realize how many people I've helped over the years that have, like, I didn't even charge them, but they, because I helped them set up their OBS for them, they paid me for that. So you're not even tapped into another side of this. The side that old Peeps, Power GPU, Meta, all these guys also lean into optimization. You could be putting together sales prints of how to optimize your shit for fucking streaming. You could be selling your time to help other people out. There's a whole other side of this shit that you are not tapped into yet. You're just brand deals, advertising, which is important, but they're not end all be all. I got laid off in July, was forced to full-time content, been doing it since, and my feelings are exactly what he is saying. Not saying don't go for it, but you have, this is why diversity income is so important. If the brand deals start to suffer, you can't chase the brand deals to fill the suffering, man. You have to be adapted for the other shit. And owning your, like, dude, especially with what you do, you have real knowledge and service. And for some reason in 2026, people are still not using AI. But also, too, AI is too general based. People don't know how to talk to AI neither. So there's still service for you, too. Yeah, Peeps is good people. Peeps makes that, you guys, so Peeps gives away all of his stream revenue because he makes so much money off of running the servers, optimizing PCs, optimizing servers, optimizing business setups. There's a whole nother market for that, Matt. Whole nother market. So, you know, just a thought. That's the whole thing with the 90-day blueprint. You have lots of months from now to May. Every month, when it comes down to the monetization shit, locking in something, I'm not just talking about locking in a brand deal every month. It says it straight in there. I'm talking about figure out a way to funnel income into what you do. Funnel income into what you do. Eternally grateful for your help on Kick and beyond through the past years. Verified on Kick, averaging 100K views monthly now. No need to mod on here unless you wanna fuck stick. Yeah, I'll make you mod here too, Joey. I mean, but also too, you're kind of doing your own thing. You don't really spend too much time in stream, thankfully, because you're doing your own shit, brother. But I mean, did you want to mod here too? You mod here too? Cunt. There you go, brother. I want to start that, but I'm not sure how. I spent 3 hours trying to figure out Shopify, and it was a headache. Well, AI also too, you might need to reinvest a little bit into this. I had somebody build my website and then just teach me like the basics. If your bills are 4K a month and you can score something part-time that isn't content to cover half, that's a very good point too. That's a very, very good point. What Nax is mentioning, man. Even if you have to move to part-time, like you like, dude, go work at fucking Best Buy 30 hours a week. You know what I mean? You at least save the hours from what you're doing now. You have a guaranteed thing. You can utilize what you do in that area too. Who knows? Maybe you just really love that. But like I wouldn't look at it as like, you have to make this work by May or you're fucked. Because it's just not healthy, man. It's just not healthy. Because that is such a, unless you have years of experience, it's such a hard, you can't just turn that on, man. You can't just turn that on. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's fucking tough, brother. Now, do I think you should set a goal of like, okay, this, you might be worried by then. Should you set up yourself a system so you can be sustainable past that point and you can adapt to whatever? Yes. You should set up so first and foremost, build up money, save up money, brother. Emergency fund money, cut expenses from that, like, from now to then, like, I mean, brother, I love my truck, guys. I love my TRX. And right now I can afford it. But if it ever gets, like, brother, my life is way more important. I'll cut that shit in a heartbeat. So if you have certain things in your life right now that you can eliminate and it sucks, but like it is what it is, car payment, shit like that, Like in the next 6 months, you need to get rid of that shit. You can get that later on, brother. None of that shit matters. If you're overpaying on something right now that you're paying off, I don't know if you have any debts or anything that adds to the stress. House is obviously like completely different. But even then, like, if you're house poor, time to downgrade. You know, I don't know what to fucking tell people, man. You know, that's when we put ourselves in a position. We're not house poor. Now, we almost did. I was having my good fucking few years on kick. I almost bought the fucking $800,000 home. Good thing we didn't, brother. That would have just been more pressure. Unneeded, man. Unneeded. And we were able to get approved for way more. Unneeded. The only thing I have is a credit card and student loans. Ooh, God, I fucking hate student loans, man. I will say I've been blessed. Well, was it a blessing or was it me being smart? I never went to college for anything, man. I never had student loans. So while you guys are all paying off your student loans, going to college and shit, you know what my first debt was? Well, outside of my stupid debt that I had to fucking get through when I was in my mid-20s, like buying furniture and gay shit. The real first debt that I ever had was Best Buy. It's my Best Buy cards. My Best Buy card. I still have to this day. Best Buy. That's where I bought my camera equipment and invested into that shit. I came from the perspective back then because I had a graphic design business. I was doing well. I was making profit. I was making more. That's why I left my job. I was doing working in this industry. And I started getting into cameras and stuff. Now I bought like my first camera and everything. And I started like doing better with it. And then I started producing photography for I started making stock images that I was selling. So it was making me passive income. And that shit was paying off what my camera cost was in no time, right? So I like bought my first camera for like $400, and I mean my stock access packs were making me more than that a month, a lot more. So I was like, oh well, there's something real tangible here. And then I started using the camera myself, not just for stock stuff. I started using it for my content, which then I started getting ad revenue. I was like, oh okay. And then next thing you know, when I upgraded my camera to like a $900 camera, or $700, which was insane back then to me. I had somebody that came along and was like, oh my God, I seen one of your videos that you just posted on Facebook. Could you do our wedding? And I was like, sure. And they're like, how much? I was like, $500. And they're like, yeah, nothing. Sold. I'm like, first off, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to get paid $500 to record somebody's wedding. This is going to be so fun. Then I learned real quick that I undercharged like a motherfucker. And then I was like, okay, well, I need better gear and stuff. So I had this Best Buy card. So I invested. I got X amount of customers in a 6-month time frame. I upgraded from $500 to $1,500, and everybody was just saying yes, not even debating it. So then within a year of me doing my first ever wedding where I was locally, and within 1 year, I went from charging with $500 for the first time, just random. I was like $5,000 a pop every single wedding. Before we moved from Ohio, I did 6 weeks in a row. It was pretty good time. The point of telling this story, there's 2 reasons from this. One, am I a wedding videographer? No. But would I enjoy doing something like that to chase my hobby, make ends meet, and invest into my shit? Absolutely. 100%. What's the alternative? Go back working at a factory? So you telling me like, okay, hey, maybe suck it up. Use your talents and abilities to be able to invest into what you do. Go record some weddings. Go photograph some weddings on the side to make extra income. To make in one weekend what you would make in a month at your previous job. Or just go work your other job. Go work at a job that you fucking hated. Really? Like, you know what I mean? So like something else to consider, Miller, over the next 6 months is, you know, there's so many ways. There's so many ways you can tie what you love to. You don't have to be all in 6 months. You don't have to be 100% stable content creator, So I need to do weddings? No, the point being is, though, there are local businesses that have horrible fucking PCs for their shit. Everybody knows what. You ever be going to a bank? Yeah, listen, you guys ever be going to a bank or someplace? Yeah, you ever be going somewhere? Right? You ever be going somewhere? And the lady's like, hold on. Computer's taking forever. Do you guys think those are outsourced by just some giant mega corporation, Matt? No. Especially you go local. You go to your ma and pa shops that are still working on fucking 20-year-old technology. It's all they know. You could essentially go to these businesses with your expertise. I'm willing to bet that you could build a better machine, right? So let's say they have like 3 to 4 computers there that are doing fucking horrible. Like their computers fucking suck. Their system sucks. I guarantee you could optimize their system and it would make their life 10 times easier with your knowledge. Like this, I'm just giving you one example. One example. You have way more knowledge than what you think. Yes, I did. During that time when I did the wedding shit, I did insurance because something that I did that was kind of unique with the wedding shit is traditionally where we're from, I'm from the Midwest. Everything about weddings is getting drunk as fuck. Everything about weddings is getting drunk. And so like everybody always gets a party bus. I would go on the party bus. So when I did my wedding recordings back in the day, the wedding films, a lot of people started hiring me because I would put myself into their day. Instead of trying to just make this like, ooh, hey guys, congratulations. It was like, it was a party video. It was a highlight video of their day. Party. So yeah, small business is definitely not right. You can take your knowledge in so many ways. Miller, here's something I would invite you to do as you do the creator thing over the next week while you're building everything up and you're starting to get consistent. Say, hey, this is my years of experience in this. This is what I do. Go to AI and do this. This is my years of experience in this. This is what I do. What are some ways that I can locally leverage my ability to? I don't know where you live. Maybe you live in a city where there's a lot of options, or you live in a small town where there's still both opportunity. In a small town, you don't have as many smart people. I know that sounds shitty to say, but it's very true. Like I know the small town that I come from. I know the guy that has the computer shop there. Dude, the shit that he does is so basic, but there's a reason why he charges fucking thousands of dollars to restore a fucking hard drive. Because there's no option. There's no fucking option. Yeah, you live in the middle of nowhere, Alabama. So I'd go to your the town where it's like at least got the most centralized population, and like that's where you could easily market a lot of your shit because they're 30 years behind in society, dude. And you have 2026 knowledge, and now you have AI too with it. So yeah, I just really wanted to review your shit, not on the idea of reviewing your shit. I think it's hella important that we talked about your mentality this year. Yeah, I would not do that thought process. You have to make content creation and your brand work by May. No, by May, you need to figure out, you need to grow and scale your content creation side while you build the confidence and ability to hustle your craft. You need to get stability. You need to get options by May. I know the full-time is a stretch, but like, it's not, because if you start working on the other things now, you might be full-time before May even hits. And guys, here's the thing I'll close down on. And I know Level Up was in here, but I do got to get going. The wife was in here a half hour ago, told me to get going. And we'll get you guys' stuff caught up this week. We'll be live Monday again too, guys, in the morning. Here's what I'll end you guys out on with this. Everything that I'm explaining to you guys, it seems so simple, right? It seems so simple what I'm telling Matt. But Matt, dude, you can just, I know. I'll get you guys next time. Guys, I got a wife and kid. We knocked out a handful today. It's okay. The whole point of doing this is like, we'll get you guys. I'm so sorry. I don't want to rush your shit, man. You want me to just throw you on here and just like rush it? Or do you want me to like, do we want to actually like have like real value like what we did today? Yeah. Like we'll get you. Monday, stop through. I'll tell you what, Monday, I'm gonna do yours regardless. So if you miss it, you can just go watch the VOD. Sound good? How's that sound? I'll get you Monday for sure. Here's one thing I want to end you guys out on. Everything that I told Miller, everything that we talked about today, it just seems so easy. And anybody in here that's an actual full-time content creator, they can relate with this, right? You ready for this? Everything sounds so easy. Oh, but yeah, Biggie, if it was just easy, everybody would be doing it. Yeah, that's exactly why it's easy. Because 99% of you guys aren't going to do this. Now, Matt has two options. He can take everything that I say today, he can get pumped about it, and he can just go back in his routine because he's like, no, I live in the middle of Alabama. Nobody would be interested in these things. No, I can't take good product shots yet. Nobody would be interested in my services online. I'm still learning how to optimize this and that. There's no way I can sell packages to people to make extra income on the side and drive people to the website. I want to learn website, but it's too intimidating. There's two paths that Matt can go down. Either A, he can actually listen to these inner things that say he can't do these things, and it's just too hard, it's oversaturated, and guess what? He'll be absolutely right. Yeah, because you just won't do it. You won't do the shit because you told yourself you can't do the shit. Or B, there's going to be 2% of people in here that actually take the action over the next 6 months, next year, to do the shit. And then they'll get success in it. And then the people that didn't apply any action, which it sucks, man. It sounds like whenever I do these streams and do this content, you think that I'm talking to all 80 of you that are currently right in here right now. And you think that I think that all 80 of you guys are going to actually do this shit. You guys want to know the fucked up reality? And this is why I'll just be honest. I know you guys aren't. It sucks. This is the worst part about doing this shit. I know 70 to 80% of you guys aren't going to do this shit. You're not. And you're going to just constantly watch streams like this. At a certain point, some of you guys are going to dislike me because you're going to watch these videos. You're only going to apply 10% effort into this shit. It's not going to work out. You're going to blame me because I gave you the advice. This is what it ends up having, where you got these people slandering, like being so obsessed with me. These guys all used to be viewers. These guys used to all be viewers of mine. They did none of this, man. They applied none of this shit to themselves. Years of watching me. They just thought that by hearing these things and magically doing a couple videos, everything would change. Guys, I've never once steered you wrong. You have to show up every single fucking day and believing that you can do the shit. And like some days you beat yourself up. I've been doing it 11 years. Bro, there's some days where I'm like, I fucking suck at my job. But guess what I fucking do? I'm still going to make a video today because it's the only way. It's the only way to keep fucking doing the shit. So some of you guys, you're going to end up hating me. You're going to end up never doing this shit. And you're going to end up bouncing to the next person that's going to tell you the things that you want to hear to get you motivated. But guys, at the end of the day, none of the motivation does anything if you don't do shit. None of it. None of it does anything. I mean, guys, this is from a giant fucking... you can take this from a creator level to fucking platform. Oh, great example. You guys are watching me on YouTube right now. Look at Kick. Look at Kick. This is exactly the recipe that Kick's doing. This is the recipe that Twitch has been doing for fucking years. At a certain point, you can't fucking constantly say that you're going to do better and you're going to do bigger and you're going to be better and bigger. You might fool some people. You might fool your own ego. You might fool your own motivation for a split second. But if you don't show up and fucking innovate and take the fucking risk to do the things that you don't want to do, you will never get to where you want to actually fucking get. Or it's going to take exponentially longer. So that is the sad reality. It's the reality for you, Matt. It's the reality for anybody else in here. The next 6 months, the next 12 months is going to be huge for the way you do things. And it's going to go off of two paths. Are you actually going to do shit? Or are you just going to get hyped about it something for 2 fucking days, post a couple things, and then you're just moving back on to it didn't work out? Lock it in, boys. Lock it in. Lock it in. It is competitive. It is oversaturated. There's a lot of content creators. It is saturated. There's a lot of content creators. There's a lot of streamers. But the reality is there's only, out of like everybody, 1 to 2% that are actually like hustling to the point of like, wow, that's scary, the output that they're doing. I'm not 1 to 2%, motherfucker. I don't give, that's the ego I'll have because it's down to something I control. I can't control if you guys like me or dislike me. I can't control if I get views. I can't control if I'll get 10 more sales from today in the exclamation point 90 day creator blueprint. I can't guarantee those things. What can I guarantee? None of you guys can change. I'm gonna outwork most of you guys today. I'm gonna outwork the fuck out of you guys. I'm gonna outwork the majority of you guys. It's disgusting how I do it. But here's the thing, I love it. Shit, I love the shit, brother. I love the shit. I listened during the pandemic era, people like mental health, do this. Bro, tuning my shit back caused more mental problems. I'm wired for this shit, man. I live for this shit. I live for challenging. I live for building. That's me. You ain't gonna outwork me, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. You just ain't. I tell you right now. My 90-day challenge, I encourage any of you guys doing the 90-day challenge. I'm doing it. You guys are fucked, man. You guys ain't gonna accomplish what I'm gonna accomplish in 90 days. I'm telling you that right now. Nope. No, sir. No. Nope. 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 I'm glad that I built it for you guys. I want you guys to build a system. I want you to take inspiration from it. You guys, I'm telling you guys right now, you ain't fucking coming near to what I'm doing in 90 days. Sorry. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. I encourage some of you guys to do that this year too. I'll end out on that. Learn to make money on your worth, not the other people's. This comes down to brand deals too. Guys, this comes down to people hiring, brand deals. I mean, this comes down to employment. Your boss is not paying you your wage unless they know they're not making money off of your fucking back. That's how the American culture has fucking flourished over the last 100 years. Brand deals work the same. You get wowed by the big number, $5,000, they're making way more than your effort. You're same thing with agencies. You see the $5,000, you don't know the agency's making $10,000 off of your deal, and you don't know that the brand had a campaign budget of $250,000 that quarter. Hell, maybe even that month. You had no idea. You've seen the trickle down effect. You got the bottom of the barrel, and it was still more than what you thought. But the thing is, when you understand that value, when you understand multi-billion-dollar companies are giving you their scraps, and it's more that you could dream of, you realize that what you do is worth something, and you can package that your own way. That's where I've been sleeping on. That's my value. That's why I built a 90-day program for streamers and creators, because I know it's worth it. I do. I know it's worth it. Now, do I got to fix some things? Yeah, I took some feedback. Love the feedback. I gotta fix how it's presented a little bit. There's a little confusion. Trying to work on that. I gotta reinforce some strong points in there. Like, I can tell the streamers, hey, set up a clip system, but like, I mean, what am I really doing there, man? Now I'm telling them to go into the void on the internet. So I gotta back that up with something. I gotta back that up with something. So I gotta show up. I gotta work harder to do this, but it all resembles one thing. None of it's going to work unless you do. Period. End of. Hey, boys, appreciate you stopping in. Level, I will get you on Monday. Gentlemen, it's going to be a big year for a lot of you guys. It is. You adapt to the things that we talked about today. You start to build real journey. Give the community that you're building a real journey. Make it a part of the process. Make it about the fulfillment. Do what you love. Man, you just can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong. All right, guys. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Go check out the 90-day creator packs on my website, biggie.co. We have a creator version. We have a streamer version. Outside of like a couple of the structural things that I definitely got to change. I've heard great feedback about this so far. Some people have already started. Some people are starting this week. I appreciate the love and support from these. And and again, friendly reminder with that, guys, you don't need both. Now, some people are buying both right now. They are very different. Like, if you are streamer focused and you want to move into the streamer aspect first, and then you want to have the creator version once you grow a brand, okay, it works like that. For the creator version, if you want to build a creator version first, and then once you get your brands growing across the board, you want to focus more on streaming, okay, that can work. But really, you do not need both of those. I love you buying both of them, but this is why I try to make it very, very clear. Very clear. Stop important. You do not need both versions right now. This edition is for live stream first. If you later focus on YouTube or non-live content, the creator edition is a better fit for you guys. You don't have to be buying both. Don't be wasting your money on both. Please keep some of your money. Keep it for a goddamn burrito or something, man. Everything's so expensive nowadays. But yeah, and again, buying these isn't going to make you blow up tomorrow. These are real core foundations. Buying these is developing a habit within you that in 5 years is going to scale to everything that you do. It's going to build a foundation. Okay? So don't buy this and expect like some secret thing to download and like it just makes your shit go viral or some shit. That's not what it is. I made it very clear in the description just so that way there's no false advertising. Okay, guys. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Deuces.